some engineer. You know, some engineer somewhere knows better than the whole goddamn world. Knows better than proven technology that already exists. And I got to emphasize the word proven. Let's see, how long we've been live for here. 30 seconds. Okay, Debbie, for name lady. Hey, I missed you yesterday. What's up? All right, you're back. Okay, we're good. I'm going to have to clean these at some point. I've learned to clean the glasses with just tissue, you know, and I use peppermint spray and a tissue. Get them nice and clean and not scratch the lenses. Yo, yo! So, those of you that are signed up for notifications and get here early, you get to hear the story. So I was about to go live, and I thought I heard Rogan coming down the hallway, so I went like this, and I looked, and I can't remember. I think he was coming down the hallway, and I pulled my arm back like that, and this glass of water had about that much water in it, and I hooked the cup so it just fell just like this. So the water went, this was right here. The water went here on my stomach and on my pants and on my chair. So not this chair, I'm using another one now. I got completely splashed this morning with water. Right before, just a minute, I was wearing totally different clothes. I wasn't going to wear this. I was wearing a trendy shirt. And the new jeans, everything, man. It's all hanging outside drying, man. I totally got splashed. And it was fucking hilarious. And it didn't even upset me. My whole attitude towards life has changed, man. And it's crazy. I would have just fucking started yelling and screaming. I've just been like, fuck! And I was like, I'm okay with that. I'm accepting everything now, man. It's like, it's kind of cool, man. I don't know why. I don't know how, but I like it, you know? So, acceptance is a good thing. I think that's why my blood pressure's been lowering too, is I'm practicing some acceptance, even though yesterday it was kind of high. I don't know, maybe I don't know. I don't know, sometimes it's high and sometimes it's low, man. It fluctuates. But I'm hoping the more sugar that comes off my body, the lower my blood pressure will get, you know? I got splashed. They got splashed. Evan, Steven, Yo-Yo, Griffin. Hey, Griffin, I haven't been seeing you on Twitter lately, but I have been seeing Evan's Garden on Twitter. And I think I have seen James Youngzy Harvey. Is that... No, James Young, you're not Youngzy Harvey, are you? I'm seeing a few of you on Twitter now, and I gotta tell you, man, it's so good. I love going on Twitter now because I know that the first thing I'm going to see is a whole bunch of retweets from Doc Hollandaise. Doc Hollandaise went out the country for a while. All right, I'm going out the country. What is that? Going up the country. I'm going up the country. Going up the country. Got no place to go. Going up the country. Got no... I love that fucking song, man. What a great fucking song. Yes, I'm Youngzy Harvey. James Young is Youngzy Harvey. God, I'm getting good. I'm getting good, man. Holy shit. Yeah, I saw you on Twitter, bro. So I love that you guys are on Twitter, man. I love it. Keep at it, man. Keep at it because it's just getting bigger and bigger now, and there's no stopping it. If I keep doing what I'm doing, and I don't do anything to get strikes on my channels, then your shares and you guys look. I tried to share a video at the right time on my cell phone, and I realized all you have to do on your cell phone is pause the freaking video where you want it to be shared at. You don't have to check a checkbox like you do on the internet. On your computer, I should say. On your cell phone, pause the video exactly... Oh, thank you, Facebook user. There you go. Is that better? I'm sorry, this microphone was behind me. And this one can come closer too. This is the one with man problems, huh? You got some man problems here. Let's see if we can get this back up where it needs to be. Okay, there we go. All right, that should help a lot, right? Yeah. Facebook user, who are you? Who's the person on Facebook that told me to turn up my volume? Facebook user. Your name's coming up, Facebook user. Who are you? On Facebook. The person that just told me louder. Who are you? Why does this take so fucking long, man? Every time, I swear to fucking Christ. I'm asking you a question. Fucking answer me, man. Alan, thank you. Thank you. Why does it take so long? God damn it, man. I fucking hate this shit. I need a better fucking internet connection. This shit is driving me fucking crazy. I have no idea why I can't have conversations with my fucking audience. Because I tell you what, man, it literally, it fucking kills the goddamn show when I sit here and I'm just waiting in silence for you guys to respond. And Alan, for future reference, man, just so you know, I figured you were a new person. I don't like when people bark commands at me. You know, I mean, just for my own benefit, I would really appreciate it if you would just ask me next time instead of ordering me around. Just heads up, bro. I do appreciate you telling me that the audio is low, but I don't like being bossed. I fucking hate it. How much is shipping to UK for triage? Dude, I gotta tell you guys, somebody fucking opened up a goddamn fucking what's the word I'm looking for? On my, he did ask you. No, he just said Facebook user, whoever you are. All I saw was the word louder. Oh, morning, Nate. Can you make it loud? Oh, and then, you bumped your own fucking question, bro, when you, you bumped your own question whenever you asked, whenever you changed the, I see it. All right, right on. Sorry, my bad. I'm sorry. I didn't see it. All right, all I saw was louder, and I was like, okay, somebody else is fucking coming in here trying to tell me what to fucking do. All right, so anyway, somebody opened up on my payment thing on PayPal. They opened up a ticket against me. I can't think of what you call that. They filed a report against me because they had sent me a purchase for triage oil, and it got bumped by a bunch of other people that bought right after them. So because PayPal sucks my dick, and some stupid fucking engineer over there at PayPal, write this down, thinks it's smarter that you only see the last 3 transactions on your front page. Right? Some fucking moronic cunt at PayPal thinks it's smarter. Some fucking engineer thinks it's better that you only see the first 3 transactions on your PayPal page when you open it up. So because of that, somebody got fucking bumped, and some other fucking engineer ruined the fact that I get fucking notifications on my PayPal. Yeah. I used to get notifications when you guys would buy something. Immediately, I'd go fill out the order. Boom. Now, if I forget to check my PayPal order for a day or maybe more, you might be sitting there waiting forever. So, whoever this was, they ordered something, and then, boom, 3 more orders came in right after theirs, right? So they got bumped, so I never saw their order, right? I went ahead and I filled out the other 3 orders. Well, actually, it was 2 orders and an alert from PayPal that bumped them, because alerts should bump your purchases or should bump your payments that your customers' payments that are coming in because, some engineer over there at PayPal knows so much about programming. You should only see the last 3 freaking transactions. So, yeah, I missed it. I missed a transaction. It's happened before. usually the person will contact me, and the best way to do it is just to come on my show and say, Nate, I ordered from you a while back. I hadn't heard from you. And I'd be like, oh, my God. Go right to it. Well, this person probably doesn't watch my show. I don't know who they are. But instead of just coming on here and saying, yo, Nay, I ordered from you, man. You're always talking about how fast your shipping is, and I haven't gotten anything, and it's been weeks. They tried to contact me on Twitter. I will give them that. And I don't know which they did first, but they also opened up a fucking report against me on my fucking PayPal. So I get an alert on PayPal this morning. You've got you've got one of your customers is contesting a payment or is upset or blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, what the fuck? I've never seen that before. I've been doing this for years, guys, literally. And I can't believe that one of you, I mean, you guys know it's just me doing this. I don't have a team. I don't have a corporation. There's no fucking $20 million in venture capital backing me up. I'm not hiring a bunch of fucking reporters to go out and get my news for me and bring it back so I can fire them in 3 weeks and keep all the millions of dollars that my audience has sent me like the young fucking douchebags have done. But I've digressed, and I'm sorry. If you still watch the Young Turks and you think they're legit, stop. All right? Just stop. I always treat you good. And I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry I jumped on you just now, man. I didn't know who you were. I fucking hate that. So listen, if you want to get hooked up, and let me say hi to Kristen. Hey, Kristen, I hope everything's going good with you. Let me know. I totally lost my train of thought about Alan oh, yes. Alan, if you would please go to this link, if I can fucking find it for you. It's chat.restream.io/FB or Facebook. Here, let me try. Let me just see. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. Is it FB? All right, this is what I want you to do. Alan Bluedorn. Now, you're not going to see this because you're on fucking bullshit Facebook. You should be watching the show from YouTube. You really should. It's so much better to share from Facebook to Twitter. So much better. But if you insist on watching from Facebook, man, I can't control you guys. And you can't see the link that I just gave you because you're on fucking Facebook. But if you were on YouTube, you'd get the link that I just sent you. It says chat.restream.io/FB. Alan Bluedorn, go there. Or Alan Moda. Was it Alan Moda? I'm sorry. Go there and register on that. It says allow Restream to show my name. You just have to click a button. Had a stroke? Oh my God, brother. I'm so sorry, man. Well, do me a favor, Alan. Do me a favor. I'm sorry you had a fucking stroke. That sucks, man. Fuck. You know, proof that there's no God. Strokes. Yeah, there's no God. There's fucking strokes. Yeah, I'm going to take some of your fucking bodily function away. You know, to make you a better person. To give you a life lesson because I'm God. No. What a stupid lie. There's no God. Hey, Jay, what's up, son? Good morning. Yeah, Josh. Hey, buddy, what's up, bro? Josh. Hey, you're on YouTube. You went from Facebook to YouTube. I love it. They could pull up the Nays Garden comm chat, can't they? They pull up the Nays Garden? Dude, the chat is right here on screen. The chat's right here. Anyway, this page will pop up when you go to chat.restream.io/FB for Facebook. Just go there and click this little blue button that says allow Restream to show my name. And then, boom, your name will be shown. For all. Why won't full preview work on this motherfucker? I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal, but you guys want to see the grow? I went down there and I sprayed for bugs last night. Then I rinsed. I spray for bugs, and then as soon as I'm done spraying all the plants for bugs, I go back to the first plant and I rinse them off. So the oil sits on the plants for about 4 or 5 minutes, something like that. I'm thinking that's enough to kill them. I'm really not sure. I'm not a master grower. If I was a master grower, I would know that. I can't believe people believe in a man in the sky. Fuck Facebook. Didn't even tell me you were on. Josh, you should be following with YouTube and following with Twitter and following the @ShaderBen channel and get notifications on Twitter with the @ShaderBen channel, because that's the one that will give you the notifications. Dominic, I know you have my order yesterday. You said you were having a problem. That's cool. No, Dom. You were the fucking problem. Dominic, you were the fucking problem. Dominic, you're one of the people that bumped that other payment. Now, I haven't finished telling the story yet. So, I open up PayPal and I find out it was a $35. Somebody filed a complaint against me for $35 order that was 1 month late on a $35 order instead of just coming to my show. You know, they did tweet at me in a message, but I didn't get the fucking Twitter message until just a few days ago, for whatever reason. But as soon as I got the Twitter message, this is what I fucking did. Just so you guys know, okay, I'm not going to pull up my fucking phone. I'll tell you what I did. I messaged them back and I said, oh my God. As soon as I saw the message, I was like, oh my God, I realized I was late in messaging them back. I said, let me check and see what's going on. So I open up my PayPal, it shows the last 3 payments. I don't see their name. So then I click on more transactions, because some engineer over there thinks that having a link that says more transactions instead of just a list on the front page of your transactions is a better idea. Write it down, guys. Write down every single one of these and you'll have a whole book of engineering fails. You can write your own book of engineering fails brought to your attention by me. Give me credit for pointing them out. But write them down. When I say write them down, I'm serious. If one of you is writing down, I'll pay you fucking money. Every time I've said write it down. Write it down. Some douchebag over there at PayPal thinks it's better that I don't get to see all my transactions on the front page. So I should have to click a fucking little blue link so I can see those fucking transactions. Why? I don't know. Because some fucking little fucking over there fucking thinks that, yeah. So anyway, I message them, I find their transaction, and I go ahead and before I even message them back, I message them back. I'm like, I found your order. I'm sorry, it got bumped by some other orders that came in right after yours. I'm filling it right now. It'll be out in tomorrow's mail. Something like that. Then I go in there and I fill the order within a minute or two, right? Fill out the order, put the sticker on, I do the fucking postage, I get it ready to go to the mail. And it's ready. It's going out, right? It's a small order, no big deal. It's ready to go out. Has that order already gone? I think that order is still sitting in here. Anyway. I take a picture of the box with the label on it, and I message them back on Twitter. That was a couple days ago. I think. I can't remember. I'm kind of confused on the time right now. But today, when I go to pull up PayPal, they opened up a fucking complaint against me on fucking PayPal. Something that's never fucking happened before. You tweeted at PayPal. Thank you, Griffin. And I'm shocked. Man, I'm like, ay caramba. I'm fucking shocked. I'm like, I'm doing this all by myself. And all I can do is the best I can do. One person by myself trying to fill these fucking orders and do 3 live shows a day and take care of 6-acre property with a fucking 20 fucking whatever the fuck this 3,600 square foot home on it. I'm fucking busy all the time. I'm sorry if I missed your precious $35 order of fucking PayPal for 30 days. My fucking God, did you really feel like you had to fucking report me to PayPal? You jack fuck! So let me tell you something, guys. I'm that close to fucking ending my business. I've never been reported before, and I swear to fuck, it's not even worth it anymore. I'm just trying to do something nice for people, man. You're just paying my fucking expenses, man. You think I'm getting rich off this shit? Fuck! So, just so you know how I fucking feel about that shit, if you need to get in touch with me, come on my show. There's a problem with an order, come on my show and say, "Nay, man, I haven't heard back from you. It's been a month." Whatever the fuck. It's the easiest way to get in touch with me. I'm live 3 times a day, people. Why the fuck would you go to PayPal? Because I didn't return your fucking message on one of my 5 Twitter accounts that got bumped too and I didn't see it? Right? You know, people suck my dick. But, you know, I had to just let that out. That's how I fucking feel about that. You know, I'm hooking up thousands of people over here, and your little pussy ass is going to ruin it for everybody. Because, you know, everyone's a fucking narcissist. Oh, my $35! My fucking precious $35! I'm going to have to tell PayPal. So, I'm going to repeat it. I've been doing this for years. All right? I've been doing it through 2 relationships, right? I've been doing it for fucking years. And let me tell you something. This has never fucking happened before. I've had late orders, man. I've had problems with customers. You know, I've had shipments break. I've had them not show up. I sent my mom 16 ounces or 8 ounces or 6, I can't remember which it was, that never fucking got to her house. You know, I've had problems before. It happens. But God, fuck you, man. If you can't be patient enough to fucking figure out a way to fucking contact me, I'm all over the goddamn internet. Before you fucking go report me to fucking PayPal, suck my dick. Hey, Alan Bluedorn, I can see your name. You're on the YouTube now, right on. Well, remember, you can hook up your Facebook names easily with that io.fb. And it's chat.restream.io/FB. If any of you ever come up and it says Facebook user, we can fix that immediately. So, now I'm down to one tablespoon of creamer in my coffee today. And I'm at 175, and I took a photograph of myself so you guys can see it. It's on here. Those of you who a bare-chested sexy man might offend, you might want to look away from the screen when I tell you to, okay? Otherwise, the sexiness is about to be released. All I can say is, I know I'm still overweight and I'm flabby and all that shit. But for me, I can look at myself in the mirror for the first time in years and actually be like, smile. You know, so I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I have no more body shame anymore. And once again, you know, some fucking engineer, write it down. Some fucking engineer thinks that, oh, you know, I can't get in my goddamn phone because, you know, it's got to go to a black screen because some fucking douchebag over there at Samsung fucked with the login. Write it down. Write it down. It's another fucking re-engineer. Okay, look away from the screen now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. God damn it. Why is this thing at the bottom? It's covering up my six-pack, which I don't have yet. Keep looking away. Look way, look way, look way. Boom. What? What? Oh, Kristen loves it. I'm working on it. Look at that smile on my face, man. I was so fucking happy. What is that? What is that definition going on down there? Oh, that's fat. Nay, come at me, motherfucker. Come tell me to my face it's fat now, you little bitch. Huh? Oh, you don't want to? Oh, what, you scared you're gonna get fucking jacked, motherfucker? Oh, I love it. I love it. Just wait. I'm probably a quarter of the way there. And all I have to do is keep working at it. And I'm so fucking motivated. Once you start seeing the results, you guys, I promise you, if you cut out the fucking bullshit sugar, the murder powder, if you cut out the murder powder, the fat starts coming off in the next day. Because your body, as soon as there's no more sugar to eat, and your body loves eating sugar, it'll keep eating sugar as long as it's in there. There's no more sugar. We better start eating the belly fat. I'm fucking telling you, it's like magic. It's like fucking magic. If you really want to lose the belly fat, stop eating your murder powder. Okay? It's all murder powder. And until you eliminate the murder powder, Don't fucking come crying to me. I don't want to fucking hear from any of you until you've cut the fucking murder powder out. If you've cut the murder powder and the murder juice out of your diet completely and you're still having a problem losing the weight, then you come talk to me. You cut that fucking murder powder and that murder juice out of your fucking life completely. That's alcohol, that's soda, that's fucking anything, creamer in your coffee, all that bullshit. You cut it all the fuck out. You're way poisoning yourselves. And I mean poisoning yourselves to the point that you will fucking get diabetes and die. That's how bad you guys are poisoning yourselves. Stop it, man. When I was a kid, you heard someone had diabetes, it was like one person that was really fat and obese, and it wasn't really prevalent when I was a kid, man. I didn't even really know what fucking diabetes is. Now, kids that are younger than me are getting it, you motherfuckers! You need to wake the fuck up! God damn it, man! What is wrong with you? The information is out there, man. You guys need to wake the fuck up, man. I'm going to do it. No murder powder. All right, Rob Culver. I'm with you, Rob Culver. I'm with you. Yes, you're right. I did. It's dropping off. Fat is going away here. Also following your advice, bro. Randy? Really? What? Really? Randy Church? Thank you, brother. Thank you. I'm so happy for you. Yes. It's carbs for me. I don't do murder powder. Oh, yeah, you do, Kristen. You do murder powder. It's in everything we eat. And you do murder powder and you do murder juice. Yes, you do. And you're lying to yourself, Kristen. You're lying to yourself. You consume sugar all day. I guarantee you that alcoholic beverage you like to drink, I guarantee you it's full of sugar. I guarantee you. Check it out. Alcohol's the worst thing you can fucking drink. Alcohol's the worst thing you can put. Oops, forgot about alcohol. That's got the highest content of sugar to cover up the alcohol flavor. No, Kristen, you're putting grams and grams and grams of sugar into your body every day. And this is what I want you to do. Just for one day, Kristen, one day. Keep track of it. You don't have to stop it. Just track everything you put in your mouth, okay? Track it. And when you notice sugar, write it down. Write it down, write it down, write it down. Okay, 4 grams of sugar in this serving. Oh, but I'm only having half a serving. Okay, then it's 2 grams. Oh, but I'm having 2 servings. Well, then that's 8 fucking grams of sugar. You know, look on the bottle, and if it says there's 3 servings in this bottle, and you eat the whole bottle, or you drink the whole bottle, then you just had 3 times what they said is the sugar content of that bottle. Remember that. When you're done at the end of the day, I want you to go to your sugar bag or your sugar container. I've got one. I got, you know, for my hummingbird things. I want you to get a measuring cup. I want you to measure out the amount of sugar that you consumed in that 24 hours, and I want you to pour it on the table in front of you. I want you to look at the murder powder. That's how much fucking murder powder you're putting in your body every day. She's telling me to be quiet. That would be something already at 143. What are you trying to get to, Steve? Soda is my murder powder. I drink 12 cans every... Okay, so you drink 6 cans of soda a day? Yeah, you're going to be dead soon, Evan. I promise you. You keep doing that, you will die. I promise you, you will die. That's it, Evan. You know? This is what you need to do, bro. And I'm going to tell you something. I had a craving last night for sugar, and I went crazy. I went through the freezer. I was out of ice cream. I couldn't find it. And I was thinking, oh, man, I have no ice cream left. What am I going to fucking do? I'm craving sugar right now, and if I don't get it, then I might go crazy, you know? I might go out and fucking get a whole bunch of sugar or something. So I said, dude, you're having I talked to myself. I said, dude, you're having a craving. You need to do what you did last time. You got to drink some water or find something healthy to eat. It was late. It was past my fast time, but I was dead set on eating sugar. I drank some water, and I ate a pickle. And the pickle was good. And it wasn't enough. So then I took a piece of celery out of the refrigerator, and I put a drop of salad dressing on it, balsamic vinaigrette, and I just had a bite. A drop of balsamic vinaigrette and a bite. A drop of balsamic vinaigrette and a bite. A drop of balsamic vinaigrette. I did that until the celery was gone. I was satisfied. I had eaten. It felt like I had done what I was used to doing, I guess, around that time, or I don't know. And then I went to sleep. Oh, no. Then I went outside and I worked for 2 hours. And then I came inside and I went to sleep. I went to sleep around midnight. I went out and I worked in the grow. I busted ass. I worked on the pond. My neighbor's dogs came over and wrecked the filter and everything. They ruined it. Hey, Tabitha. They ruined fucking everything. I hate water. I don't know if I could find something that I like. I want flavor in what I drink, so it's hard. Evan, you don't hate water. You're drinking it all the time. Okay, you just don't realize it. Listen, water gets better as you drink it. For one thing, it's in your mind, bro. You're telling yourself you hate water. So what I want you to do is I want you to go outside, bro. I want you to bring some water with you, and I want you to go outside. Do something outside today, okay? Anything. I don't care what it is. And at that moment where you feel like you would go get your soda, take a drink of your water, bro. Force yourself. It's not going to kill you. And you got to force it on yourself. It is, I know, it's my mind. Yeah, bro, you can do this. It's not that hard, bro. I was so fat just a few weeks ago, man. I was 186 pounds, bro. And now I'm 175. I've lost 11 pounds in like 10 days. I'm losing a pound a day. It's so, once you get, look, another thing you can do is when you get a sugar craving, and I do this too. I'm craving sugar, and I go and I get on the scale. And I say to myself, what do I want more? Do I want the abs, or do I want that sweet taste in my mouth? And do I want the poison in my arteries, which is what you really need to tell yourself. Do I want to put murder powder? Do I want to put more murder powder in my arteries and clog my heart until I die and have a heart attack? Or destroy my liver so I get diabetes? And you guys are destroying your livers with this sugar. You don't even realize it. Your livers are under so much stress right now. I try to keep sugar at a distance. Murder powder. Hey, Facebook user, do me a favor. Whoever that is that's posting as Facebook user, I want you to go to... Jackman Rub says shut it. I want you to go to this website and click the blue button so I can see who you are, okay? Go to chat.restream.io/FB for Facebook. It's chat.restream.io/FB. If you could go there and click the blue button, then your name will come up in my chat instead of it saying Facebook user. See right here, it says Facebook user. I have no idea who you are. I would love it if you would do that for me. Best diet advice, Nay. And you know what, Kristen? It's not diet. It's not fucking dieting. That's the problem, honey, is we put this stupid label on our eating regimen and we say it's dieting. No. It's you're literally changing your lifestyle choices. These are lifestyle choices. It's not dieting. You're either choosing to put murder powder in your body or you're not. You're either choosing to put murder juice in your body or you're not. It's not diet. You know, diet is forcing sugar down your fucking throat like the goddamn industries want you to do so they can make money off of you and make money off of our misery. That's the diet. Fuck dieting. No one needs to fucking diet. All you guys need to do is do the right thing. All you need to do is eat in the right hours. You know, you wake up in the morning, and you get hungry. You eat when you're hungry. You eat lunch. You eat dinner. Then you don't eat anymore. You don't eat for fucking 18 hours. That's normal, man. Or, I'm sorry, 16 hours? You don't eat for 16 hours. You have an 8-hour window to eat. It's normal, man. That's normal eating, man. That is fucking normal. If we get back to just being normal human beings, diabetes will disappear, man. If we fight by not purchasing sugar foods anymore, you fight with your wallet. These sugar companies will go out of business, man. And let me tell you something. These companies like Magic Spoon, they're coming up with these sugary flavored cereals and they're claiming that they taste just as good as the ones that you... Bullshit. Fuck that shit. I'm telling you that shit's murder poison too. And stay the fuck away from it. David Pakman's a fucking liar. and somebody else is promoting it. Oh yeah, Simon Danny's a fucking idiot, man. I gotta tell you, stay the fuck away from Magic Spoon. Stay the fuck away from sugar. Get the sweet taste out of your fucking mouth. Get the goddamn, the whole thought process, the whole indoctrinated belief that you're supposed to get pleasure from your fucking mouths. You're not, man. This is fucking business, man. This is where business happens. This is where you put the right thing in, so the wrong things don't come out the other side. I'm fucking telling you, man. Just do what's right. It's all you have to do. Do what's right. Do the right thing. Don't look at it as dieting, because you're not. You're not fucking dieting. You're just finally doing what you were meant to do all along. And as soon as you realize that, you know, the place to get pleasure is not on your plate and not on your fucking taste buds, you get pleasure in so many other places, man. My life has changed. My house is cleaner. My yard is more beautiful. My body is getting better. My mind is getting smarter. I'm getting more in tune to my thoughts, you know, and I'm starting to act on them more instead of just being lazy and oh, I'll get around to it or whatever. I'm doing things right when I think of them. My whole attitude has changed. And cut out the murder powder. Cut out the murder juice. It's not as hard as you think. You know, I went the first 7 days and it was a little challenging. You know, I had cravings. I had a cheat thing here and there. You know, I did a little cheating, you know, and then I ran out of fucking sugar in my house. I was giving it away to my friends, you know, I didn't want it in the house anymore. And it's a good thing I did that. You know, there's still fucking Oreo cookies in that goddamn cabinet. There's unopened boxes of Oreo cookies. And I plan to give those away as soon as fucking somebody wants them. You know, I'm getting all the sugar out of my house except for what I put in my bird feeders. Our human ancestors were hunter-gatherers. We were always... Hey, who's posting his Facebook user right now? Who just said some food, yes, have natural sugars in it, but not like the murder powder? Who is that? Who is that person? People don't realize that our human ancestors were hunter-gatherers. Who is that? Who's that person? Let me know. And then, once I find out who you are, go to chat.restream.io/FB. And click the blue button so I can see your name in the chat. Okay, Facebook user? Michael Haskey, will you do that for me, bro? Or, Michael, why don't you ever watch my show from YouTube, bro? You guys should all be on YouTube watching the show. Fuck Facebook, man. Facebook has totally murdered this show. And I just assume not even give them any more fucking time. I don't even use Facebook anymore. You know? If you see me pop a post up there, it's just on a whim because I think people need to see something. But I don't go back there and I don't interact on Facebook at all, man. Wonder why my name ain't up there. Oh my God. Okay. I'll tell you again, Michael. If you go to this website, I'm getting so tired of this. If you go to this website, chat.restream.io/FB, click the button, the little blue button, it'll show your name in my chat. Okay? All right. Let's light a candle and get high. What do you guys say? I like lighting a candle. This smells like a girl's house, man. Kind of perfumey and fruity and nice. It's really neat. It's nice. I like it. I walked in my house the other day. The candle wasn't even burning. I was like, it smells nice in here. You know, like I'm visiting one of my lady friends. Not much, just chilling. Well, fuck Facebook, coming to YouTube, lol. And the ancestors post was me. Well, Brian, if you want to go from Facebook. Okay. We were always moving and looking for our next quarter cup of berries or maybe lucky enough to find some meat. What an existence, huh? Living day to day like that. No electricity, nothing. Just all of a sudden you're alive. Your mommy breastfed you to get you to the point where you were old enough, you know, to eat. They start feeding you, you know, they didn't have baby food. What the fuck did they feed older babies, you know? Mashed up fruit? Who knows how the fuck these savages raised their babies, man? But goddamn, they fucking did it. You know, they had no internet, they had no television, they had no education, they had no school, they had nobody telling them. They didn't even have language to communicate to somebody else how to do it. Oh, you're pregnant, you're going to have a baby. No, just, ow. Oh, you're getting a baby, but no words. Oh, fuck. Could you imagine what these, and they were people, you know, they were human beings. What it must have been like, man. It's, you know, it's so hard to imagine that we can't even put ourselves in that position. We can't even fucking put our heads in that position. You know? I mean, my buddy Mark is about, as far as all the people I know, I got another friend, Billy. He's probably his brother, Tom, and him. They're survivalists. I could fucking put Billy out in the woods with just his clothes, and he'd survive. You know, he knows how. He'll fucking survive. He'll make himself a fishing rod. He'll make himself a spear. He'll fucking use rocks. He'll hunt squirrels and birds with rocks, man. You know, I know these guys can fucking survive. Mark, he's the same way. You put Mark out in the middle of the wilderness with nothing. He'll create his own tools and he'll build a whole fucking village, man. He can do anything with nothing. There are people that can do that. They have been practicing their whole lives. But most of us, man, we got air conditioning, son. You know what I mean? I got a fucking car, bro. You know, it's like we are not on that mentality because we think we're above it. But the fact is, it's the opposite. We're below that mentality. We need to raise ourselves up to the point that we can survive on our own again. That's what we need to do, and we need to start doing it now. And we need to look at that as, you know, we used to look at off-graders as crazy and kind of beneath us. We need to look at those people, and I'm not saying you have to look at me any way you want. I'm just saying the people who've inspired me. Look at them as tomorrow's leaders, because they're the ones who had it right 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago. When 20 years ago they said, I'm moving off grid, and we were all like, you're fucking crazy. I got an Atari, you know? And they're like, no. You're not looking at the government. You're not keeping track of what's going on in the rest of the world. This is not going to last forever, and I'm going to start working towards that goal now. Those people are way smarter than us. Now check this out. All of my friends, Ronnie, Graham, Lee, Jimmy, Steph, Tim, fucking Ben, all the podcasters, you name them. They're great and they're intelligent. But are they as intelligent as one of my buddies who I can drop off in the wilderness and can survive on their own? Well, I can tell you what I read in a book last week. Yeah, well, now you're out in the wilderness and you got nothing. What did you read in that book that's going to make you fucking survive right now? Was it a How to Survive in the Wilderness with Nothing book? It better have been. Because if you were reading Chomsky again, I got news for you. Mark and Billy and Tom, my buddies, they're all fucking smarter than y'all. And I know you think you're smart calling out all the politics and the bullshit in the government and the secrets and, you know, and the force to vote and all that. And I love it. And I support every single second of what you say. But let's just be real with ourselves for a few minutes, guys. Come on. Let's just be real with ourselves. I mean, do the politics really matter when it all goes away? And we're watching it go away right now. It's literally slipping out of our fingers. We've already slipped over the slope, you know, and we're going down the other side. And it's slipping through our fingers and the sand is running out. But we're, you know, some of you are still cupping your hands, you know, you're cupping your hands. And you're holding on to that sand. And I'm fucking telling you, I went like that a long time ago. I let go a long time ago. I let go of politicians and politicking a long time ago. Now I'm still interested in it, and I understand that there is a purpose for it. But if you're only talking politics, Jimmy, Steph, Graham, Lee, Tim, Ben, Candace, Charlie Kirk, you know, every other, you know, Aaron Mate, every other political pundit, whether it's left, right, center, I don't give a fuck, on any platform. Rachel Maddow, you know, I don't give a fuck who you are. What have you done if it all goes away? What have you done to get ready if your water shuts off tomorrow? What happens when your power goes off forever? What have you done? What steps have you taken? And I'm not telling you not to watch these people because they are not on the same page as me. I'm begging you to watch these people to get them on the same page with me. It's okay. You can pay attention to the politics and off-gridding. That's what I do here every fucking day. You know, you don't have to let go of one because you're paying attention to the other. I cover a mass gamut of subjects and topics. We cover everything on here. I cover my goddamn six-pack all the way up to what the fucking president just did yesterday, you know? And everything in between. I'll tell you about the goddamn... I'll tell you about the fucking, athlete's foot between my toes if I have it. You know? I'll tell you fucking everything. I don't give a fuck. What I don't understand is why all these people are so blind to this. They just, and as much as I sit here and fucking scream over and over on this channel about it, they're still not looking at severing their ties with electricity and water. I don't know how many reports all of them have to read to you before it starts sinking into their fucking heads. You know, Kyle Kalinske, oh, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. Look at the temperatures. Oh, we're all dying, we're going extinct. And what are you doing about it, Kyle? Yeah, that's my point. What are you doing about it, New York City boy? What are you doing about it, grid liver? Grid dependent? What are you doing? Besides, wah, 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 what are you doing? All I hear is wah, 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 and I don't see you doing anything. I'll fucking show you 96 solar panels in my backyard. You know, I'll show you my 2 fucking big badass batteries in my garage. And I'll show you the power that's running this house right now completely off grid. You know, including the fans that are running in my grow down there right now. Go RVing off grid. Yeah, man. Whatever. Any way that you could park next to a lake or a river or have a spring on your property or a well. That's what they're called, right? Wells. You know, you don't need power, but you do need water. Buckets of MREs. Good, Kristen. Those are great. Good. Keep them stored. Those are great. They last like 30 years or something like that. Maybe more. I've got rice stored up in the basement. A lot of rice. Like hundreds of pounds of rice. It didn't cost a lot of money. Why not? Hey, does anybody else have rice stored up in their house? Let me know. Has anybody ever listened to me when I warned you guys to do that? I wonder. Let me know. Make sure you have the means to defend yourself and those you have with you from hostile and desperate people who didn't prepare. Hey, man, you know, I don't even have to talk about self-defense. You know, you guys know my Second Amendment stance, and that's the reason. It's one of the reasons, and I don't even need to talk about it on here. You know? You guys better fucking protect yourselves. If my water was off, I know how to build and use a filter. If electric was gone, it's not a biggie to me. Early to bed, early to rise, I can for sure survive if it was all gone. Good for you. Good for you. I do 60 pounds. Good, Michael. I have rice. Phil. Yep, I have rice and beans and canned food of all kinds. Sean Days. Brian, I've got a couple bags plus a bunch of canned stuff chilling. Brian, a couple bags doesn't sound like enough to sustain you for a couple of days, bro. How big are the bags, Brian? Mine are 40-pound bags of rice, and I've got like 8 or 9 of them. Something like, no, maybe not 8 or 9. Maybe 4 or 6 of them. 6 probably. I think I got 6 40-pound bags of rice. How big are your bags of rice? Beef jerky? Hey, man, it's protein. You know, not good for you, but it's protein. And if you got to survive, who cares, you know, if you're getting extra cholesterol or what? I have 40 chickens. Nice. I'm locked and loaded. Bitches, please try me. Oh, shit. I got 4 2-pound bags. Okay. That's better than what I thought you were going to say, man. That's good. That's a good start. It'll sustain you for a little while, a few weeks, you know, but consider buying yourself a couple of 40-pound bags. How often do you shoot for practice or fun? I don't have to practice shooting, man. Anybody who says that they have to practice firing a weapon isn't a good marksman or isn't good with guns. If you have to go to a shooting range to go shoot at a fucking piece of paper because you think you need to practice pointing something at a target and doing this with your finger, you're a fucking idiot, number one. And number two, you're a horrible fucking learner. You're a fucking horrible learner because it only takes once to learn how to point a gun at something and shoot it and see that you put a hole in the middle of it. And remember how you had the sight. It's just only fucking idiots spend ammo at shooting ranges when those bullets could be used to kill motherfuckers that are trying to kill you in the future. You're wasting your fucking ammo at a shooting range, man. I see people shooting their guns like that, and I'm like, you're a fucking idiot, man. You're a noob bitch. And even people that do it that have been doing it for years and they're great marksmen and all that shit, they're fucking idiots too. Because they're getting enjoyment out of absolutely nothing. And they're not improving anything because they already know how to hold the fucking thing up and pull the trigger. And that's all you gotta do. I could do it with my dick. I could do it with my fucking foot and both hands tied behind my back. You know, people have literally shot themselves in the head with their fucking toe. You know, to commit suicide? Look how easy this is. Do you think I fucking need to go practice this? You gun fanatics drive me fucking crazy, and you're the morons that make it bad for all of us that are using our guns for fucking defense and for the right reasons. You guys who are using guns for recreational purposes are fucking idiots. Y'all need to go fuck off. Come at me, you fucking bitches. Come at me. You fucking, you avid gun fucking... What are they called? I'm a gun enthusiast. No, you're just a douchebag. You're just a fucking douchebag that likes blowing shit up. My guns are here for a specific reason. They're tools, and I use them as such. I don't abuse them, and I don't have to practice with my fucking power drill or my screwdriver. I don't have to practice with my fucking hammer. I already learned how to fucking drive a goddamn nail. I don't have to practice putting my fucking shoes on. You know, every time I put my shoes on, I seem to do it right. Here's some things you don't need to fucking practice. I don't need to practice driving my fucking car. I learned how to do that in fucking middle school, and I've been doing it correctly ever since. You fucking gun enthusiasts are little dick morons. You got little tiny penises. I gotta take my big gun out. I gotta take my big gun out and show everybody how tough I am. Fuck you. You've ruined it for us, for the smart people. Jay Hood, what's up, buddy? No, oh, J Hood. I know you've been here the whole time, but I don't think I've smoked yet. 53 minutes into the show. Am I totally stone sober? Screaming gets me off a little bit. I got a little screaming buzz right now. It gets my blood flowing. It feels like I did a bong hit. I don't think I've smoked yet. You're an idiot then? Why? Because you go to a fucking gun range, Kristen, and waste your ammo at a gun range? Don't you fucking hit the target every time you go, Kristen? Don't you always hit the target? What? Let me ask you a question, Kristen. When you go to a shooting range and shoot the targets, do you ever miss? Then why are you practicing? Of course you don't miss. Why are you fucking practicing? You don't need to fucking practice. You're wasting your bullets. They're expensive and they're harder to get. Now they do background checks on people for ammo. I don't know. I think they rescinded that. I'm not sure. Yeah, they rescinded that because it's so stupid. The government says I'm not allowed to use guns. Wow, you're a convicted felon, bro. Oof, that sucks. I've committed felonies before, but luckily I never got convicted of a felony. You know, rich people have lawyers. The system fucking sucks. But what? I don't even understand. You're saying, but nay, you don't need to shoot a 22 a quarter mile away and hit the target. Like, that makes no sense when you're going to be way closer if someone tried to hurt you. Right? I agree. It's not about target practice, man. It's about, is the gun loaded and ready to go? Can you grab it in time and point at that motherfucker and pull the trigger? You know, accuracy doesn't matter when you're 6 feet away. And usually that's when you need a gun, that's more the proximity of self-defense for a gun. You're not trying to shoot something that's 50 meters down a range, which is just stupidity. You make an excellent point. Who is this? Brian Munoz. You make a fucking excellent point. Thank you for building on my point, bro. I love when you guys do that shit. $20 to load a clip of 9s. Fuck that shit, dude. $20? Fuck that shit. That's expensive, bro. That's an expensive little fucking, you know, you're basically just lighting off fireworks. So stupid. Yo, Nay, good morning. Enoch, why you beasling? I was young and dumb. Evans, no one on pro perk. Hey, Evan, you ever try to get it expunged, bro? You know, if you were young and dumb, maybe you get it expunged. You know, the lawyer might listen. I mean, a judge might listen to you. Yay for lawyers, says DC. Only thing I'd miss without a fridge is ice. Good morning, Enoch. Be able to use it and safely. Yeah, be able to use it and safely. Practice shooting to get to that point. Understand how to hold the gun always up, never down, always up at the sky. And when you're in a house, you got to be very careful when you're walking with the gun, because when you're holding it up, it can hit something in the roof and bounce back down. And it's not any safer to hold it down at the floor. It can still hit the floor and bounce up and ricochet around your room. So, always up. Always in your mind, the gun is always loaded. Now, I made the mistake the other day. I had the gun in my hand, and I moved it or something, and I noticed that when I moved the gun, for 1 second, it went right across where my face was. And I go, I fucked up. I made a huge mistake. I was just moving the gun or something, you know. I was putting it somewhere, and I noticed that for 1 second, the barrel was pointed right at my face. And I was like, oh, I got to be more careful in the future. You never do that. Never fucking do that. Basically, if that was a laser beam, I would have sliced the top of my head off. You know? Ammo years ago, crazy expensive right now, right? You're unwise in your position on practice, says William Robertson. Well, that's a very nice way for you to put it, William. You're obviously a little-dicked gun fanatic, and you're stupid, and you're wasting your ammunition. Trust me, man. Ammunition is better spent on killing motherfuckers than making your dick feel a little bit bigger, which is all you're doing every time you pull that trigger, bro. I know. When I go outside with my gun, I feel great, man. When I'm shooting up at that tree, it feels awesome. But at the same time, I'm using it as a tool. But I know how using guns makes you all feel. It makes you feel like a god. You know, like you have the power of the world in your hands. You got to get over that shit, you know? These are the same dumbass people who were shooting bottle rockets at each other and apparently can't hit something with a 10 times the velocity and 100 times the accuracy, Brian. Most stores allow 1 box per customer. Red means danger. Don't put your finger on the trigger unless you're ready to fire. Frankie, the dude. Once you know how to handle it safely, you don't need to practice shooting. Muscle memory should kick in immediately. Always in the safest. Rob Culver. Not always up. Correct, Rob. That is true. In a house, like if you're in a metal roofed building, then pointing it up at the ceiling would be dangerous. And that's what I said. When you're at home, you got to be more careful. You have to be more conscious. Rob, thank you. Not always up. That is correct. And sometimes if you're in a home and there's people above you upstairs, then you wouldn't want to be pointing the gun up in that situation. I did, but it costs money. Money I don't have. I'm a poor at the moment trying to start a business selling houseplants. I have over 150 houseplants, and I keep propagating them, so I have stock. All right. Evan, tell me how much it would cost to get your record expunged. I'm kind of curious what that costs. I have a BB gun to fuck around with. I have laser sights, no missing, but occasionally good stress release. Dad was a Marine. I flew on my ass age 8. I flew on my ass age 8. Right. First time Dad taught me safely drilled in the head. No missing. Laser sights. Last time I shot was a Colt 45 ACP. Couldn't hit nothing even at 10 feet. ACP. Or if there's a second floor. It's called developing muscle memory. When you are being shot at, you need more than your mouth. Than your mouth? No. It's not muscle memory, bro. You don't need muscle memory to fire a gun. Click, boom, done. It's not muscle memory. You're an idiot. William, you're very nice to me and you're very respectful to me, but you are a fucking idiot. And let me tell you something else. You're an asshole. You probably got a little dick, and you're trying to compensate for your little penis by talking big about guns, and we need to go out and practice, and we need to go out and shoot all the time. You're indoctrinated, bro. I don't know who indoctrinated you. I just got a weird error message. I don't know who indoctrinated you. It's probably your father. or probably just watching military, or maybe you're ex-military or whatever, but you are sorely indoctrinated if you can't see this for the common sense that it is. Let me ask you a question, bro, all right? And I'm not going to apologize for calling you names because you are an idiot. But, William, let me ask you a question. When you go target shooting, you obviously do it a lot. Do you hit your targets or do you miss? Are you deadly accurate? Are you a fucking sniper? Are you always hitting, you know, about the middle of the targets? I'm assuming that you are the way you talk about guns, and as often as you obviously practice. You must be an amazing shot, right? You must be amazing because you practice all the time, right? You must be amazing. I hate these conversations. I'm so sick of waiting for people to respond in these conversations. I just can't fucking do this with you guys, man. So let me move on. Let's do this dab like we were talking about. And, you know, when William Robertson gets around to it, maybe he'll fucking answer me. God, man, what takes you guys so long? Is it me? Are you guys already seeing a response from him? Let me know. William Robertson trolling me? You pretty sure he's trolling me? No, I don't think so. You know what? This is what I think. William Robertson said exactly what I would expect a gun fanatic to say. He said the exact thing. I don't think he's trolling. I think he truly believes that he needs to practice his shooting because he's not confident enough. He doesn't have the confidence in his shooting ability. And he thinks it's muscle memory, and muscle memory has nothing to do with it. You know, if you're a goddamn Western shooter, you know, if you're doing draws type competitions, that's totally different, man. I've got a friend that does that. Cheers. He's a champion, competition, quick draw, sharpshooter. I used to play video games with him. So you want to learn muscle memory? Check my buddy out. He'll show you muscle memory like you've never fucking known before. You don't know muscle memory like he does. You know, he works at this every fucking day. So you want to try your little badass muscle memory shit out on somebody? I'll call my friend up. You guys can have a timed contest, and we'll see who can draw faster. And we'll see how much all of your practicing has helped you. Which I guarantee you couldn't hold a candle to this motherfucker. You know, not only will he draw faster than you, he'll pop off every round in that gun when you're still struggling to get yours out. Bro, if I'm in a situation where somebody is actively trying to shoot me, I'm running. I'm running and moving. You know, if I'm in that situation where suddenly someone is trying to actively shoot me, the whole point of me having these weapons here is for self-defense. Somebody comes on my property, I know where they are, I spot them, and I hunt them down like a fucking boar. I hunt them down like the pig that they are. That's what the guns are for, bro. I'm not saying I'm going to be standing on goddamn like you think you are. I'm going to be walking down Main Street. I'm going to have my 6 guns on my sides and my cowboy hat low. And I'm going to be walking down the street, partner. And then Mean Jake Black's going to come out from one of the saloons. And he's going to have his 6 guns on. And he's going to draw. And I'm going to draw. And what the fuck are you talking about, man? You're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Dude, you need to understand something. The way you set up your property, and I'm here almost all the time. You set it up so you know when somebody's there, and somebody's there, you got a gun nearby. You got a gun nearby, and if you go check your video cameras, and if somebody you don't know, or it looks like a group of people that's coming to do you harm, you grab your fucking weapons and you go. Right? And you get into position, and you wait for them, and you fucking take them out. That's my plan, bro. I don't fucking go to fucking places where I'm going to be, you know, face to face with somebody that's actively shooting me. And I'm probably not going to have a gun on me when I am. Right? It's like, dude, you imagine the dumbest situation. And let me tell you something, bro. If you live in a city where everybody's got a gun, okay, and everybody's carrying, and you're out on the street all the time, and you have your gun on you, and that's your situation, well, maybe you do need to fucking practice. You know, maybe you need to practice if that's what you're fucking worried about. But, man, I've kind of prepared for that situation by moving to 6 acres, having a big fucking house on a mountain where I can see down, having motion sensors, cameras, guns. I'm all set up over here, bro, and I'm not fucking trying to go down the fucking street. You know, like you are, obviously. You're fucking Mr. Superhero walking down the street with your fucking 6 guns on. That ain't me, bro. I ain't doing that. You know? And if that's you, then I appreciate you being so polite to me on here. I'm really impressed with you. I don't feel like you're trolling me at all. So maybe you've convinced me that people like you need to practice, but people like me definitely don't need to, man. I know how to operate the gun. The guns are loaded. The guns are ready. All I have to do is grab it and pull the trigger. Now, that part is kind of just, I've made sure of. You know, and that you want to just make sure the gun's ready to go. You know? You check it before you put it away. You make sure it's ready. My fucking SKS is loaded and ready with the safety off. It's ready. You know, as soon as I grab that gun, I know if I touch the trigger, it's going to fire. And even if it does fire, I won't stop. I'll keep running. I'll fucking look for my target and find it, and I'll fire it again and again and again and again and again. You know, I've accidentally fired guns before. It's happened to me. Yeah, accidents happen. You know, I've almost had my face shot off by somebody else with a machine gun, a fully automatic machine gun. And you know what? Kristen was sitting right there when that happened. Weren't you, Kristen? When I almost got my face shot off. Facebook sucks my dick. No notifications. Thank Nay for Twitter. DC fishing. Isn't that on video? No. God damn, it would have been, bro. I'd never even thought about that. We were sitting right in front of that fucking camera, man. I may not have had the camera up at that time. That camera was a new addition, but I don't know which came first. But no, it's not on video. It's in my brain vividly. And DC, the reason why you think it's on video is because I am such a great storyteller. Thank you for saying that, bro. You just complimented me so much. You complimented me. I painted a picture for you, bro, that you literally thought you saw it on video. That's fucking awesome. I remember telling the story. My dad got shot. His brother's K9 took off with a .22 and it bounced off his tooth. Whoa, dude. My dad got shot. His brother's K9 took off with a .22. I don't understand. 1911 Colt kicks like a mule. Yeah, fucking 1911 Colt, dude. That's a fucking piece of shit. You need a Glock, bro. You need a Glock 45A, bro. I'm telling you. You get the Glock 45 ACP, and, you will never fire another gun, man. You'll never put anything else in your hand. It fires so smooth. And, hey, I'm not here telling you I love guns, but I love the Glock company. They did something really good. They made something perfect. And you can't, you know, it's like Discover Card. You can't put them down, bro. When you have a problem on Discover Card, what do? They immediately rescind the payment. They give it back to you immediately. They always take your word over any corporation's first. That's what Discover Card does. That's why you should have a Discover Card. And if Visa does that, good for them. I don't know. I only work with Discover. It's great. Have I done my dab? Yeah, I did the dab, right? Let's do another dab. Let's do a dab. Let's get into a dab. Make sure it works. You see that? I hit it first to make sure it wasn't clogged. As I get older, I get smarter. What can I say? This is getting clogged and it needs to be cleaned. J Hood, if you're here, this is for you, bro, because Man, I want you to know, J Hood, this is still the dish. I just scraped the edges and put it towards the middle. This is still the dish that you put together for me, bro. I told you it was going to last me for weeks, didn't I? I said, shit, that's going to last me a month. Still, bro, I still haven't gone into these yet. So, when you smoke correctly, you get high as fuck like me, and you'll have more and more of this stuff. More and more of this stuff to keep for yourself, man. You'll have much more of this. And don't we all want more of this? Watch my show and learn my secrets, man. Learn how you can have so much more concentrate just by doing it correctly, you know? Instead of being wasteful. Don't be like J Hood. Don't do 2-gram dabs. Because J Hood, he makes it. So he's got a lot of it. And when you see these monsters of mayhem like J Hood on the internet doing a 2-gram dab off of a slab, hey man, just understand this. He's a god, okay? Let the gods god, and you conserve like us little people do. Us little folk. Okay, us little folk. Now, when it comes to flour, come at me. I got all the flour, and I could smoke bong hits like this all freaking day. I could have 20 bongs set up in front of me, and it doesn't matter. I could take one hit, and let it smoke, and I don't fucking care. Because that's the way I am with flour. I got so much of it, it'll last me forever. But guys, don't waste your dabs. Wouldn't all of that wasted dab that you did to do that fucking dab to try to impress people, wouldn't that have been better if you were still dabbing it right now? You'd still be dabbing it. An SP? I have the 21, Kristen. I got the Glock 21 45 auto. And it is so smooth and it fires so it's exactly how a gun should fire, man. I don't know if there have ever been guns in the past that fired like the Glock does. But like there might be some old gun that someone designed that has a nice smooth recoil to it. But man, dude, if somebody's shooting a Glock at you, you're going to get fucking hit, you know? Their gun's not going to climb, bro. If they're pointing at you, you're going to get fucking hit. Remember, a Glock is as fast as you can pull the trigger. Bop, 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 bop. Bop. I forgot the 14th. Or is it 13? Ooh. Salton Sea. Was that 5 or was it 6 shots? Who remembers that scene? Well, I'd hope you'd remember something important like that. Now, how many bullets did I say were in that gun? It was a .357 Magnum Smith & Wesson. Revolving carriage. .357 Magnum. He says all these technical things about the gun. He's like, it's got a wooden handle. It's simple to fire. It's easy to conceal. He says all these things. It's one of the coolest scenes in a movie I've ever seen in my entire life. Who has seen that scene where he's describing the .357? I think it's a .357 Mini. It's a pistol, a revolver, .357 revolver, I think he called it. Derringer revolver. I can't remember. It's so fucking cool. We should watch that scene, guys. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? Are any of you going to answer me? Using my scenario right here, if I saw an intruder in my video cam, set up, and encountered them, I'm not going to encounter them, bro. They're never going to fucking see me. What are the odds they are armed and now you are in an active gunfight? It won't be an active gunfight, bro. It's going to be a fucking assassination like the Kennedy assassination. Trust me. But it's a good question. I take small dabs. I feel like big dabs are a waste unless you doing it for the gram. What movie? So, Turtle here. What a world we live in. Oh, SS Turtle. What's up, SS Turtle? Tula. No, just hopped on. I think it's a scene from a Sherlock Holmes movie. Snatch? Morning, Billy. No, it's The Salton Sea, guys, with Val Kilmer. The movie is called The Salton Sea. And he goes to an illegal... He goes to an illegal gun dealer. They meet in a hotel room. And this guy's got all of his guns laid out on the bed. He says, "These are my guns, mister." He calls him mister. He goes, "Mister, this is the 357 Magnum. Now let me tell you about this weapon." It is the coolest fucking monologue I've ever heard in my entire life. Dude, listen to this shit. I'm going to find it. Dude, how's that? How do you like that fucking 357 Magnum monologue in Salton Sea, Billy? I'm literally just typed in Salton Sea 357 Magnum monologue. I should have put the Salton Sea. Okay. Oh, here it is. No, Travis Spice Guns. Huh. Let me put the salt. I didn't put the. Kid selling gun scene. Oh, dude, it's 1 minute and 21 seconds. Dude, this is the best scene of a movie you will ever see in your entire life. This is so fucking great.
Mister, I only deal in high-end weapons.
Mister, I only deal in high-end weapons. What? That is all. I'd probably get in trouble, and I showed you 1 second of it, and I think I can get away with 1 second. There's a certain amount of time that you could show video clips for. So I showed it for 1 second. I'm pretty sure I should be... All sales are final. All prices negotiable. All guaranteed stolen. All traceable only to the original owners. Dude, I'm telling you, look, this is what I can do. I can do this, and I can read it to you. Glock semi-automatic 9mm. Tenefer matte finish polymer grip, fixed sights, 4.5-inch barrel, 22 ounces, double action, and a 10-round magazine. Mister, I could hook you up with this gun for the low price of $350, well below market. Maybe you're looking for something with a chrome finish, something to impress the ladies. Here, let me slow it down a little bit. And that was normal playback speed. I couldn't keep up with it. This right here is a Llama Minimax 38 Super Auto Semi-Automatic. Fresh satin chrome, black rubber grip, 3-dot thick sights. 3.5-inch barrel, skeletonized hammer with an extended slide release. 8 capacity magazine in single action. I fucking love this scene. Mister, I will not lie to you. This gun is not the bomb. It'll do the job, but it ain't all that. That's why you can walk out of here with this gun for the incredible low price of $150. $50. Maybe you're looking for power. Well, this gun got mad power, mad kick, and mad reputation. That's right. It's the Smith 357 Magnum revolver. Rubber combat style grips, fixed rear ramp front sights, 2-inch barrel. Weighs in at a feather like 21 ounces, 8-shot capacity and double action. Mister, if it's impact you're looking for, the Magnum will satisfy all of your needs. Mister, these are my guns. All sales are final. All prices are negotiable. And then I'll show you the shot of him in front of that fucking table of guns, bro. Look at this shit. Okay, I thought it was a bed. Look at this shot. That's a fucking meme right there, son. If I've ever seen a meme, that's the whole meme. Mister, these are my guns. All sales are final. All prices are negotiable. Man, I got to get a screenshot of that. Oh, fuck you. Hold on. Screenshot. Okay. Pause. Wow, dude. That's the Salton Sea with Val Kilmer. All sales final. Okay, never seen. Start 105 and end at 109. 6, 7, 8, 9. Got you on the 75 TV. Thank you, Enoch. Sent my Colt 6-shooter on Messenger just for your 6-shooter. Just for your 6-shooter. What movie is this again? All right, man. So we're all caught up on the chat. That's a fucking amazing. That's my favorite movie, man, The Salton Sea. And I forget to tell you guys that when we mention what's your favorite movie, Nate, I think I leave out The Salton Sea, and it's like my favorite fucking movie. You know? I mean, it's got to be fucking War Games. You know, it's got to be fucking War Games for my favorite, but that's number 2 right there. The Salton Sea, man. It's an art flick, man. It's a you know, you paint a picture in every fucking scene, dude. There's a lot of seediness. There's a lot of smoke. There's a lot of dirt and grime and reality. You know, it's a dirty flick, man, and it's one of the best pieces of artwork that I've ever laid my eyes on, man. Val Kilmer is amazing. Everyone else in that movie is riveting. Every single character, and it's funny because one of the characters says, "Where do you find these people at?" And it's a commentary on the cast. You know, it's literally they wrote it into the script, and that's what the movie is. The craziness that you experience from character to character. It's like every single character has its own set of crazy, including the hero, Val Kilmer. Every single one is fucking crazy. I mean, Val Kilmer's losing his mind the whole fucking show, man. He's going bonkers. He's treading water the whole movie. That's what makes this thing so intense and so awesome. You know? And you just have to see it, man. It's one of those must-see movies. And you guys that see The Salton Sea, you guys will thank me for it. And I know people are leaving this movie, this podcast right now, because you guys are going to watch it, and you guys are going to love it. So go enjoy it, man. You guys are going to fucking love it. Let's get high. I made that up. That's mine. And I just made it up right now. That's fun. Let's get high. Cheers, guys. Pre-dab. Something there. Always surprise you with that pre-dab. Yeah, Pooh Bear. Dude, when you realize that's the dude from fucking Law and Order, you know, that is why when I watched Law and Order, I already knew the guy. And I was like, I was riveted to Law and Order because I knew what a great actor that guy was from Pooh Bear. Fuck it, bro, that guy's Pooh Bear. Dude, you guys are going to love Pooh Bear, man. He is so fucking dirty. Cheers. don't see any more vapor coming off. You can't see it very good in this light. I'm wearing a medium shirt, by the way, guys. Medium size shirt. I believe that's what Ron Placone wears. That's how you've always been treated. I give full loyalty, and I found out they were never equal in loyalty at all. Great character. I'd give anything for a friend like that. They don't really exist anymore. Oh, dude, his friend is the friend that gets the tattoo of him on his arm. Listen, I've never said this on the show before, but Josh Kelly is here, and unfortunately, I don't think Eddie is here. But both of you guys have tattoos of me on you, and I want you to know something, man. When I saw that scene from Salt and Sea, and that guy, his friend, this is who Billy's talking about, got a tattoo of Val Kilmer on his arm. And he showed it to him. He's like, look what I got, man. And Val Kilmer's like, what's that? He's like, you don't know? He's like, it's a guy. He's like, it's you. He's like, oh, man, what did you do, man? You don't do that, man. He's like all embarrassed and shit. He's like, because you're a true friend, man. He's like, and this is how I feel about you, man. And when you guys, even though that's a movie, when you guys got those tattoos of me on you, man, I felt that moved, man. It was like you said you were going to do it. Yeah, you're here, Josh. I know you're here. And I wish Eddie was here, man. But it's like that scene in that movie. You guys got to watch that fucking movie, man. I'm telling you, if you have not seen Salt and Sea, if you have not seen the Salton Sea, I'm getting high, I love it, with Val Kilmer and so many amazing other, bro, dude, what about, I can't think of his name, but what about the coke dealer, man? What about, have you seen the transparent, he says, have you seen the people made of glass or something like that? Have you seen the transparent man or something like that? What does he say? Billy, quote that for me, bro. And what's his name? What's the coke dealer's name? Because no spoilers, right? Right? No spoilers. What was the coke dealer's name, bro? This guy is the biggest. I mean, okay, there's some crazies in this. This motherfucker is meth crazy. I mean, at the end, so is Pooh Bear, but this guy is fucking meth crazy. You don't remember his name? Dude, I can't remember his name either. But do you remember what he told him? He's like, just don't say anything about... He said... Yeah, and he said, his friend warns him. He's like, don't mention something, or he says, don't look him in the eye, or something like that. Oh my God, dude. You guys are going to love this fucking movie. It makes me want to go watch it right now. Don't you want to go watch it? Bobby! It's Bobby! What rhymes with Bobby? What rhymes with Bobby? What rhymes with Bobby? Bro. And he's like, what rhymes with Bobby? Bro. You thought you could fuck with Bobby? Bro, don't you want to go watch this movie right now? Some movies are timeless, man. Some movies, you can watch them over and over and over and over again. I've seen this movie. I've got it on VHS tape, and I whip out the goddamn VCR every once in a while, plug it into my big screen, and I'll watch it on that just for the graininess of it, man. It's the quality of it is actually pretty goddamn good. Who her? She's fine. Who's under the bed? Oh, her? She's fine. Oh my God, dude. Dude. Is the plot as good as the plot from I don't know, man. I don't know if I've seen Spun. I don't know if I've seen that. Let's not trigger anybody, though. Let's not talk about that. We're going off on a tangent. Let's get high. Let's smoke cannabis, bro. Dude, I've never done meth. Ever, right? But when we start talking about it, I start getting those weird cocaine fucking twitches, bro. Isn't that crazy? So, I don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. Because I'm feeling uncomfortable. All right, guys. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism-tisms for all. All of you guys that are watching, thank you so much. Cheers to all of you guys. See me carbon letting air in because I'm getting such a big hit. Little side mouth action there to let air in. You can do that on a bong. You can even do it on a doobie. I'm taking in more air right now. Chasing it so I can talk to you. With Mickey Rourke. God, I can't believe I haven't seen that fucking movie, bro. I love Mickey Rourke. Holy shit. I'm on it, Billy. Thank you. like Train Spotting, bro? Like Train Spotting, bro? Billy? That's some fucking dark comedy. God, that was a fucked up movie. Oh, the scenes. Ah, the memories. So, have I shown you guys the grow yet today? I think I did, right? But let me do it again. I'll pop in here. Just let me go full screen with that. And then, where has your chat been up? I don't even know. Yeah, your chat's been up, right? I don't want to start deleting stuff. Host webcam. Here we go. There we go. Now, I just want to point a couple things out to you in there. The first is plant number 2 and plant number 3 are doing real poorly, and so are plants number 5 and 6. Okay? Plants number 1 and 4 are about the same size, and they're giant. But what's going on with 2 and 3, was the fact I know that they were not getting as much light as 1 and 4. I know that for a fact. But what's going on the end there, those plants never do that good anyway. I think they get some blockage at some point during the day. I probably should go out there today and try to find out when and where it is. And maybe we should consider topping some trees if they're on my property. But I don't know. You know, if I want to... Look, I'm not really thinking about me, guys, as I do this, as I improve this property. When I cut those oak trees down to get these plants bigger, you know, that's going to help me. Yeah, definitely. But I don't really need that. But you know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about when I'm gone and somebody else is here, you know, and they're on this property and they're using it and they've got plants in there and they won't have to worry about shit like that because the previous owner, me, already took care of it. You know, if I find a house like this, you know, that's all set up and it's on a fucking river, you know, or a waterfall and I can afford it because I'm a crypto fucking billionaire. Because that's what I really want, man. I want to be on a nice, beautiful waterfall, you know, with fish and everything. I love that shit. I want to be around that kind of shit. And if I find a house that's, you know, more beautiful, and I would think a house on that kind of property would be more beautiful than this kind of a home. But not necessarily. There's a lot of cabins on beautiful property too. But if I found something like that, man, you know, there might be somebody else here, you know, could be Iceman, you know, maybe Iceman would want to live here. It's pretty amazing. It's so fun watching these plants grow so fast. I'm still wondering if they're going to be as big as last year's. Cause you know, I had that huge jump. They were 6 feet when I put them in the ground, I believe last year. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I can't remember. Or no, maybe I can't remember, man. If you guys remember how tall they were last year, where's Bab Blue Jaws? He might remember. DC might know. Anyone who gets that house is lucky. Transylvania County in North Carolina is the most waterfall-rich area I know. I'd love it there. Soon we will have legalized 2 fingers crossed. There's a Transylvania County in North Carolina? That is interesting. I didn't know that. The most waterfall rich. Transylvania County, North Carolina. I might be looking there, bro. If they legalize cannabis there. Yeah, I just need my 6, bro, and no limit. Like this. If it's like this, I need this. I got to be able to do 6 fucking plants. But let me tell you something, guys. These plants have already gotten big enough that it's affecting the amount of time that I have to spend down there taking care of them. Spraying them twice. It takes longer because there's 4 or 5 times the amount of square footage per inch or square inchage, you know, on these than there were. They're so much bigger than they were. I'm really concerned about plants 2, 3, 5, and 6. So I did something. I took a step. I want you guys to look really closely at the grow. And I want you to think to yourselves, what is something that Nay could have done to speed up the growing of these plants? He's worried about 2 and 3. He's worried about 5 and 6. What did Nay do? I made a change, and I changed all 6 of these plants. I did something. It's visible. I want you guys to look very closely, especially those of you like Enoch that are looking on a 73-inch TV. And I want you to see if you can spot what I did or guess that's going to make these plants grow fucking faster, because these plants are moving too slow for me. No, didn't touch the roof. Good guess, Billy. Good guess. Didn't touch the roof. It's something that you guys can see. It's down where the plants are. Training them, Haven't touched the plants. Did not touch the plants. Did not touch the roof. I will eliminate things as you say them. Feeding tubes. No, the feeding tubes were always there. Great question. Hey, Kevin Vaught, what's up, buddy? What change do you think I made to the grow to make these plants grow faster, Kevin? I made one change across all 6 pots. See if you can spot what I did. If you can see, if you can zoom in, look at each pot. There's no compost in those. Oh, no, there's compost, bro. There's vegetable compost in there. Yes, there is. I made sure. I planted them with vegetable compost, all of them. Except for Mark's last plant that he planted. And I put the vegetable compost next to his plant number 6. Irrigation, William Benson. What about the irrigation, William Benson? Josh G, no, not worm castings, no. William Benson, what about the irrigation? What would I do with the irrigation to make these plants grow faster? You can see it, and there's something that you can't see that's involved with that as well, that you can guess. It's directly related to the irrigation. So what did I change? Now, you guys, as you guess these things, you're going to learn them. Because you guys are working through your minds right now trying to figure out how do you make these plants grow faster. You're outside, you're fucking... What about the irrigation, guys? Roof sprinkler. Timers with less water at a time more often. Josh, you're half correct. You are half correct. And I will tell you which one Josh G got correct. Timers with less watering. Yes, less watering. Does the irrigators not reach to those? It skips one. No. They're all the same. They're open hoses. They're all open garden hoses that pour water. Yeah, Josh, it's fun. It's a learning experience for you guys. You guys will learn. You guys are going to learn something. And if I had thought about this a couple of days ago, maybe a week ago, if I had done it, I thought about it a week ago, but I was being lazy and I didn't do it. I thought about it a week ago. I looked and I said, because I was being lazy. If I was a master grower, I would have done this a week ago. But I am not a master grower. And when I do that, when I do this thing that we're talking about, I will have become a master grower. But these plants shouldn't be lagging behind. I should have spotted that. I should have spotted that lag in the growth. I should have done something about it immediately, and I didn't. I treated all the plants the same. Not a mister or something. No. I did not alter the opening on the hose going to the plants. I didn't alter the opening at all. Billy, are 2 getting chlorinated and others getting dechlorinated? No. It's all unchlorinated water from my well. All 6 plants are getting the exact same water. I can't zoom. These are great questions. I can't zoom in, but that irrigation was my best guess. What about the irrigation, guys? There's something about the irrigation. What did I change? He already said you're watering a smaller amount. And then he said more frequently. He said less of an amount, more frequently. I said, you're half right. Something else on the timer. That'd be easy, okay? Because he was half wrong, so the thing he was half wrong on, what would the opposite of that be? Not more frequently. It would be... It would be less water, not more frequently, but it would be less water. Pressure decreases to the last 2. Billy, I haven't changed anything specifically to any of the... They're all the same. All the plants are being treated the same. You keep thinking I'm doing something different to different plants. I haven't done anything different to any of the plants. It's all the same. I told you that. It's all the same. Everything. The changes I made were to each plant. You put the hose underground for water and nutrients get to the roots itself faster. No, William. Damn, I'm to fight to play this game. I'm too high to play this game. All together now. Less frequently. Right. Okay, so now we got the timer, and there's something else with the irrigation. There's something else with the irrigation. Now, but you got the timer correct now. The timer is correct. less watering, less frequently to encourage those plants to shoot their roots out, to search for water. What else would I do to the irrigation? The longer the hose, the less pressure. Right. No. Didn't touch the hoses like that. Hint. Oops. I still got Covfefe. Psh, I got Covfefe. Shut up. We're going all day. It's like a quarter cup here. Look at this. Look at this. One tablespoonful of creamer with sugar in it. No whipped cream. No pouring the fucking creamer until the thing comes up. Till I see it rise a certain amount. 1 tablespoonful. That's all the sugar I'm putting in my body, man. And once you kick sugar, I'm telling you, once you kick sugar in tiny little amounts, your body's going to destroy that shit. Your body's working down here. Your body's burning your fat. It's burning your fat. It's burning your fat. It's burning your fat. I'm telling you, it's burning your fucking fat. Yeah, I still got this. But you guys can see, it is fucking burning the fucking fat. What is this? What's that? What's that? Dun, 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 dun. It is gonna be fucking Bionic Belly Day, man. I'm gonna be down there at the fucking springs like that. I'll be fucking standing like this. Like that fucking pirate. Fucking standing there like that saying, what? In my fucking shorts. I'm like, what, bitch? And that girl standing across the beach. Fucking Dave Humans. I swear, me, Dave, and Billy, we are going to be laughing and laughing and laughing. I might even bring a bottle of Captain Morgan's with me. I know they'll probably drink it, but I'll be holding it in my hand. Shut up, you. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get a pirate hat, too. I'm getting a fucking pirate hat. I'm getting a fucking pirate hat. I already got the goddams. I already got the goddams, man. Don't even, man. I already got the goddams. Don't even. I got them right here. I got them. I got the goddams, man. I'm ready. I got the goddams. I got this. I'm going to have that. I'm going to have my fucking pirate hat. I'm going to have my bottle of Captain Morgan's, bro. I'm going to be standing in the sunny fucking beach in the springs in Florida. And I'm going to have a six-pack, and I'm going to fucking, we're going to laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh at that girl. And be like, hey, you ain't the queen of nothing no more, honey. And there's a new king in town. Boom! Pow! What? Bulletproof, son. Nobody's even doing bulletproof anymore, pal. What are you even talking about? Man, I grew up with my father. When they had me, he was 36. So he may have been 33 years old. Something like that. My father was a fucking Greek god. He was one of those guys came out of the military, and they were taught when he was in the army, they were taught to do push-ups and sit-ups every morning. That was one of the things he did every morning. He fucking did it after they had me. My father was still doing that shit. And my father looked amazing. He always had this fucking strapping 6-foot, fucking just amazing dude. And all these women were always falling all over him. It was like that scene from, really, it was Mr. Mom when the woman, when she leaves town and Keaton is home and the neighbor lady's coming over finding excuses to come over and hang all over him and shit. We literally had a neighbor, we had several that used to flirt with my dad like that. So I lived in the shadow my whole life. And I never let it bother me, really. I just did my own thing, and I just kind of watched You know, and I was like, yeah, that's crazy. You know? But my father, his physique was just, it was the way a man should look, man, you know? He fucking had a fucking chest. He didn't have a belly. You know, he had the kind of biceps I don't have like my father has. My dad's biceps, they come from like way up here and they go way down and then they go down like that. He's got like these giant arms. And he's got pretty big triceps too. And you know, legs, the whole thing, man. He's fucking my father. You know, he's just a big dude. And he was in great shape. He could not get me to do that shit. He tried, man, but I guess I was stubborn. I guess I was a stubborn little kid. So I was always chubby, man. I grew up, you know, a little overweight and self-conscious of my belly and stuff like that. And I kind of didn't like to be out because, you know, with my shirt off because I had love handles and shit. And I just, at one point in my life, I was just like, fuck it. You know, this is just the way I am and this is just the way I'm going to be. And I just came to terms with it. Just kind of accepted it. You should start planking. You want to see me plank, son? Here, look at this one. Look at this one. I'm working, bro. I'm working. I'm planking. I'm planking. I'm planking just a little. I'm planking. There. I like to plank. I should give planking a try. I do it every day on the fucking show. I hold positions, son. I'm yoga, man. I'm pro fucking yoga. I'm pro yoga. Hey, man, if I pump that exercise 3 times in a row, Billy, do you think if I do that exercise that I just did, if I was hold my legs together and did it 3 times, because it makes it fucking almost impossible, and did it 3 times in a row, like 3 sets, do you think that you'd like be able to see the muscles? Because it burns so much right there, man. You know, even with all my fat, I wonder if I'd be able to see the goddamn. I might try that. How long are you supposed to wait in between sets, Billy? Where the fuck is Robert Mulligan at? He knows. God, that was fucking... Dude, that was a job, what I just did. And it's a swivel chair, dude. John, you impressed? Bro, I'm going to put that on Twitter. Grease and I, those guys were bronze giants, were ripped. Right on, William Benson. Yeah, man, you know, it's like... My father and my uncle, my uncle also with that kind of a physique, and he was also military, you know? Here, let's do this over here. Wait, oh yeah, Twitter. Why aren't I just going to Twitter? Why am I such an idiot? Hashtag it. I got a hashtag for you, Josh. I'm going to put it up. I plank. Hashtag I plank. Tweet. Oh, Griffin's on Twitter. Tweet. PayPal can make their platform better by making all transactions available on your account summary and not just the first 3. Fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah, man. At PayPal. Fuck yeah. At PayPal. Support. At PayPal. UK. At PayPal. News at PayPal. Business at PayPal. You see how easy this is, guys? Anybody can do this. Developer. There you go. Look at all the PayPals. Look at all the PayPals I'm tweeting at. Okay, this is Nays Garden at crypto, CRYPTOC, crypto, C, culture, 420. Okay, at Nays Garden, at Nay Trendy, at Nays Garden Show, at my real name. Boom. Okay, you guys, I am retweeting Griffin's tweet. I want you guys to find Griffin. I want you all to follow Griffin because Griffin tweets the fuck out of me. And I want you guys to, and thank you, Griffin. And I want you guys to retweet that as many fucking people as you can think of, like I do. Get crazy with the ats. Max out the tweets, guys. Max them out until you have no more room. Jean-Claude Van Damme splits with 2 chairs. Dude, no. Be connect. Be connect. Do you guys think it's weird that I have pet spiders that I feed flies to? Let me know. I catch flies inside the house. I don't go outside and catch them and bring them in. But if there's one in the house and it's vulnerable, I catch that motherfucker. I did it this morning. There was one on the TV set. It was a horsefly. And I went and I grabbed one of the dog's toys. It's a little crab, little stuffed crab. And I just tossed the crab at the TV set. And I bapped the fly just enough to make it fall on the entertainment center table. And it was just like... So I picked it up. And I went over to the spider web like I always do. And I went... And the fly goes... Hangs in the fucking web. And one of the spiders goes like that. And then the fly moves again, and the spider moves really close to it. And then it moves one more time, and the spider's like starts wrapping it up, and the fly starts moving. And I never get bored of this. Nope, not at all. Thank you, Sean. I never get bored of this. Spiders, bro, Griffin is a cool guy. Nick Brown, yes. Grandma called. Okay, Orca, Grandma Orca. I find something else to use. You're tearing your chair to shit. I'm tearing my chair to shit. Bro, I got news for you. This isn't my chair, man. I've got 6 of these. And my other chair is in the kitchen because I spilled water on it. I told the story at the beginning of the show. I spilled water on myself. I had to change all my clothes right before I started this podcast because I spilled water. I was looking down the hallway to see if Rogie was waking up and coming down the hallway. And I can't remember if he was coming down the hallway or not because I spilled water on myself. And it spilled here on the table and on my jeans and on my chair and on my shirt. So I had to move the chair into the kitchen, grab another one. So this is a totally different chair. I call that the bicycle pedal. I call that the circular bicycle pedal maneuver. Dude, this is one of the greatest exercises. I mean, if people had... I should fucking market a chair that's comfortable, that people can sit in, that's really sturdy. Right there. Just for this, man. With big fucking nice padded things that'll last forever. That you could put your hands on and do these exercises with, because and anybody that wants to do it can do it. You guys, I mean, okay, not everybody, but most people, even if you can't do this exercise, I could show you the easiest way to start. This is all you have to do. When you get up out of a chair, you use your arms, right? And when you sit down in the chair, you use your arms, right, to lower yourself down. So you just start being, this is how I did it. I just started being more conscious of that. And then I started doing it slower and slower. I started getting up slower out of the chair. And then when I'd sit down, I'd lower myself down. And, you know, as I got better and better at it, I started picking my feet up off the ground. As I was pressing down, I'd pick my feet up a little bit and take the weight off. And I feel the weight of my body. And that, it makes a big difference. But when you realize you can do something like this in 10 days, 15 days, you can drop, you know, I don't know how the UFC fighters do it, because those guys are like fucking magicians of their bodies and how quick these guys can go up or down. But when I started just dropping the sugar, and I saw and I understood what was going on inside my body by watching that doctor on YouTube, and he explained it to me. He said, when you stop eating sugar altogether, your body was eating sugar. Your body's eating sugar and producing fat, eating sugar, producing fat, eating sugar, producing fat. When you stop eating sugar, your body starts eating the fat because it has no more sugar to eat. It starts eating the fat and it stops producing it. So it's like a double whammy. Not only is it eating and living off of this, but it's not making it anymore. So that's why I can have a little tiny bit of sugar now, because my body's just going to fucking destroy this. And this is probably all the sugar I'll have all day. And once again, it's 1 tablespoon. I'll tell you how much sugar is in that. Oh, what am I doing? Dude, I'm supposed to be like really smart. I'm like, why am I getting up? I'm supposed to be a problem solver, man. I'm supposed to know shit. Like, I've got bottles in the fridge back here that I keep of this stuff. Okay, this is, here we go. There's no way I'm going to be able to read this. Ooh, hello, gardeners. Ooh, look at the garden. Ooh, look at the plants. Ooh, ooh. Look at the breezes. Oh, there's fans. They're lovely, lovely fans in the grow. Look at this. What is that? Why are those there? I wonder. Let us see here. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to look at something here. Let me see what we've got here. Oh. Sugar. Oh, lots of sugar. 1 tablespoon has 5 grams of sugar. That is a lot of sugar. 5 grams of sugar. This is really the only thing I would be worried about here. Cane sugar. Sucralose, that is another form of sugar. Salt. You know, they have to put extra sugar in to cover the taste of the salt. Oh, it's produced in a facility that produces nuts. Nuts. And soy products. Can you link that video for us again, Nay? Yes. I know what you're speaking of. Never fear, sophisticated Nay is here. I can find it for you. Let me see what we've got here, folks. The YouTubes. We'll pull up the YouTubes. Oh, he's watching a video he wanted to talk to you about here. I remember this. Dr. Eric Berg, DC, is the channel name. Oh, are we dropping frames? What adventures did you come from? What do you mean, what adventure did I come from? What exactly does that mean? Billy has a link. What sources and sort of link do you have, Billy? What various sources and sorts of links do you have there, dear sir? Oh, I do appreciate this video. This is what happens if you stop eating sugar for several days. Here's a link to the video. Oh, perhaps we should smoke, maybe a dab, What are we doing here? A little bit of this Pinoy action. Pinoy grower. It's a little messy here. He's so dirty. He's so dirty. This whole area needs to be cleaned up. Ooh, pumpkin spice. I love it. I don't know why he puts creamer in it. He ruins the whole flavor. Was it 5 grams of sugar? 5 grams. Might want to go sugar-free on his creamer, maybe. That's what I'm going to recommend. Oh, I see. Since he smoked the entire dab last time, there was absolutely no pre-dab this time. Very interesting. Duly noted, gardeners. Duly noted. Glitch, hello. I'm fine, thank you for asking. I'm going to be doing a dab here. Dabbing. Some Pinoy grower. I know you don't use grinders, so how did you accumulate that? Oh, that's a fantastic question. I'd love to tell you that story. Perhaps maybe Nay would be better off to tell you than myself, though. Cheers. Cheers to the world, everybody. Ooh, look at these beautiful things to dab. And there's no more smoke coming off. I've smoked it all. Very nice. Did you guys have fun with Sophisticated Nay? I can only take so much of that. So, you want to know where that bag of Keith came from? That is a great question. It's a fucking funny story. So, Dino and I we were blasting, right? And we had cannabis that we were blasting, and then we had the trim that was left, and there was a lot of fucking trim. So we needed, you know, a way to get Keith in a efficient way in a large quantity at a time. I had a product from my buddy. It was called, I still have it, it's called the Pollen Pail. And he, you know, manufactured this thing. It's just a 5-gallon bucket with a ring. He just got ring micro screens that go over it, different size, different micron screens to go right over the circumference, is it, of the or the diameter of the 5-gallon paint bucket. It's standard, right? These are all standard things, and those things are paint filters. They're standard paint filters. You could just buy the shit. But he put it all together and he called it the Pollen Pail, and it comes with 5 yellow hard marbles that are made out of hard rubber, and those go inside in the top. And you take your cannabis and you get dry ice, right? You get dry ice if you really want to do this good, man. You want to know how we did this? You get dry ice. This has got these rubber balls inside. It's a I could grab this thing. I'm sure it's in the back room, or it might be down in the garage, or I'm trying to remember where it is in the house right now. Oh man, it could be right there in the laundry room, actually. I think it's in the laundry room. I just look, man. If it's there and I could show it to you, this would be way better than just describing it. It must be down in the garage. I'm sorry, man. It must be down in my freaking garage. I'm so sorry. So it's a black bucket. It's got these 3 different screens. It's got the 5 rubber marbles that you put in there, and then you buy dry ice at any grocery store, right? Still this weird beer belly 6-pack muscle protruding through a gut. Right, Billy? You've quit trying. Yeah. Yeah. I just don't want the sugar in me anymore, man. I mean, I'm really benefiting. Because once you stop eating sugar, you start getting more drive. There's something about not eating sugar, man. It gives you like motivation or inspiration or something. It changes something inside you that gives you more. It's almost like testosterone if you're a guy. It gives you more drive, but it's not a sexual thing at all. It's like a drive to do things that you kind of think about doing normally, but you kind of put them off or whatever. And this just gives you more. I'm just trying to think of the right word. You know, like when I'm doing these live streams, I used to just sit and be in the moment, you know, and do the live stream. Now often I find myself thinking about what I want to go outside and go do. You know, and I'm thinking 2 or 3 steps ahead all the time now, which I didn't do for a long time, man. And I have a feeling it was It was the sugar. Because when I was a little kid, I wasn't really into it, man. You know, I was a smart little kid. And as I got older, man, I discovered chocolate. You know? So, you're wondering how we got all of this keef. Let me finish this story. And those of you that are waiting. So I had this pollen pail, and we knew how to do it. And we'd used it before. And what you do is you take your cannabis, and you mix it with dry ice, and I know this sounds weird, right? And those marbles in the top of the bucket, you put the top of the bucket on, right? And you can either press the bucket top all the way on, or you can just hold it on, because you have to hold it, and then you shake it. You shake the bucket. Now, I could imagine if you owned like a paint shaker or something similar, it would make your life so easy with this device. Because paint shaker is meant to hold a 5-gallon bin. You put it in the paint shaker, it does its thing. You open that bitch up, and you got this much keef on the bottom of the fucking bucket. You have never seen production like this before. It's like magic. Especially if you're using a BAM strain. You know, and we really weren't. I can't remember what this was back then. I think it was like... I can't remember, man. I can't remember what they called it. It's called something in black. Remember, but there's still some really nice boulders like this one, man. Look at this one. Holy shit. Oh my god. Look at these. Believe this? I just got this shit laying around for years. For years. Just bricks of fucking keef hash. You know, boulders of keef hash. It's so beautiful to look at. I don't even touch it. I could do like my own goddamn cannabis cup right here in my house. I don't think you'd really want to smoke this stuff, though. When it comes time for me to make more oil, this would be great to try to make oil out of, extract oil out of with alcohol. No, that's pure boulders of keef, bro. Pure keef boulders, man. So if I wanted to, I could press that into coins of keef. If it's still bouldering up like that, you know, because that shit started out as powder, and it just bouldered up in the bag. You know? I should get a picture of a whole bunch of those, man, you know? That'd look bad as fuck. Put it on my Instagram. I'm trying to think if I should put it on something. Or just, they They do look like they came off of another planet. Oh, they look delicious. Bro, when I do it like this, they're looking so tasty, delicioso right now. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. They're like, fuck, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Just move everything out of the way. Okay, I hope my phone is off. You want me to smoke one? Dude, it might be the nastiest thing I've ever smoked in my entire life. Okay, I'll try it for you. I will try it. I got a clean bong, and I will try to smoke some, but I'm not expecting it to taste good at all. I'm expecting it to be just fucking horrible. Bro, do you know how old this is? Dude, I haven't even finished telling you guys the story yet. So those of you guys that are still here, kudos to you. Here's the rest of the story. So we needed a way to do a whole lot because we were looking at, you know, we were probably concentrating 8 pounds of cannabis or something. It may have been blueberry, you know, but it was a blueberry that we didn't like. It was like DJ Short's blueberry, and we both fucking hated it. And you're like, yeah, let's just fucking concentrate it all, bro. So we took, you know, 8 pounds to blast. We took 2 pounds to turn into, you know, keef or whatever. But there was no way we could sit there and shake that fucking thing, and we didn't have a paint shaker. So Dino's like, we don't need a paint shaker. I was like, why? He said, because we got a Kenny. I'm like, what's a Kenny? He said, Kenny's a guy who will do just about anything that you need him to do if you hook him up with something to smoke. And if we say, you know, you're going to get some of this keef out of it, he'll do whatever we want him to fucking do. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, and he can fix anything too. Anything. He's like, you got anything that's broken that you need fixed? I'm like, well, my weed eater doesn't fucking work. He's like, weed eater? Bro, he'll sell you a fucking weed eater for fucking $30. Just fucking badass, brand new condition. I'm like, what? He's like, he's got a whole garage full of weed eaters and lawnmowers. I'm like, what, man? So, he brings Kenny over. And Kenny fucking sat there and shook this whole goddamn 2 pounds for us, man. While we sat there and blasted out on the driveway. We all just sat there and chatted. It was so fucking cool, man. He hooked us up. I'm sorry, let me turn this off. I have to use my fingerprint or put my code in to turn my phone off. You know, because write this down. Because some engineer out there, maybe I should start writing it down. I always tell you all to write it down. I don't think anybody is. So I'm going to start writing it down. Let's get rid of this. Oh, dude, was I dropping frames again? Where's your chat at? What happened there? Chat. There we go. Okay, there we go. Cool. Yeah, I gotta get a picture of this. Forgot what I was fucking doing. I turned my phone off. I turned my phone on to take a picture. And then I turned my phone off before I took the picture. Because I'm not high at all. Why you beasling? Little beasel. Why you beasling? There. I must now use a code to turn my phone off. Engineers. Oh. I had to reuse my fucking code again. Okay. Let me just do this and get this picture. Now let's try it with the flash. Let's try it like this with the flash. And now let's try it like that without the flash. Flash, flash, flash. Alright. Let's see which picture we like the best out of the four. First ever camera second. No, that's that UK thing, right? That lady that they claim, you know, she had a heart. Actually, she had a heart attack, but they're trying to claim it was the cannabis that triggered it. It's the dumbest shit, dude. You know, they'll say that someone fucking in a plane crash died of cannabis overdose if, you know, they tested positive. Oh yeah, it was the cannabis that killed them. It's fucking the UK, bro. It's all propaganda bullshit. I don't know which picture I like the best. That one's a little out of focus. That one's in focus. That one's really in focus. Oh, this is the one. The last one I took, man. It's going up on my IG. Yeah, son. What? Dude. Did I say computer? My computer's talking in there. Write a caption. I'll write a caption. Come see my 3 times daily live podcast. 10 years running. Did we say what year was that first live podcast? I'm just going to say 10 years. Come see my 3 times daily live podcast, 10 years running. That's what I'm putting for the title on IG. Billy, oh, where are you at, buddy? Where's he at? 3 hours ago. Where is that, bro? Looks a big over. Is that... Dude, is that hotel on an overpass? That is the... What is that? That is the weirdest looking optical illusion. Oh, what is that? Oh. Oh, I see. It's behind a structure. I see. That's the overpass. Oh, that is a funny optical illusion. How do I say something? You created an optical illusion. A hotel on an overpass. You Drive 100. It's funny. This is one of my best buddies growing up. You created an optical illusion. Dude, look at this picture. It looks like you're literally driving under a fucking hotel. It looks like the hotel's sitting up on the overpass. Isn't that funny? And it looks like those cars are going to drive right underneath the hotel. It's great, man. What a great little fucking optical illusion. He doesn't even realize he did it. I wonder where that's at. I bet you that's near the airport. Is he going somewhere? Are you flying somewhere? I wonder if he's out near the airport. Close this. Oh, I wonder, did I upload that to IG? Did it? I wonder if it went up. I don't want to turn off my phone if it's not up there yet. Does that affect my bandwidth at all? We're good? Man, I'm so freaking ripped, guys. Give me a second. Let me just... IG. Okay, here we go. I just want to check and see if this thing went up. My little Keith pile here. Yeah, it's still uploading. I'm glad I checked, man, because I almost shut my phone off, and it probably wouldn't have finished uploading. I don't even see it yet. Dude, I'm sad. It didn't upload? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. It just uploaded. You guys, you know, it sucks trying to look at photographs on IG. It really does. But there's the photo that I went with. Because you could literally just see the texture. It looked like the surface of the moon. Nays Garden Show on IG, guys. Come see my 3 times daily live podcast 10 years running. Just the texture of that just makes you want to land your little lunar lander right on top of that, doesn't it? I want to land my little lunar lander right on top of that pile of rocks. They look like gallstones. Do you know they say the most amount of pain that a human being can experience supposedly is stones. I think it's not gallbladder, but what's the other one? Maybe it was gallbladder stones. I forgot what I'm trying to say. Kidney stones. Kidney stones. Kidney stones, the most pain that a human being can experience. Oh, man. Just even thinking about it hurts. I think I'm trying to pass one right now. Ugh, it hurts so bad. Oh, God. Oh, Baba Blue Jaws, I literally mentioned you earlier. Stream in, son. Till quarter of the hour. Hutchison. Huh? Hutch. Jesus fucking Christ, Hutch, I'm sorry, brother. Welcome to the show, man. I missed you so much. I didn't even see that you came in, man. I totally fucking missed you. I'm glad you're here, man. I was just thinking about you, bro. It's fucking crazy. I think about so many of you. No notifications. Are you on Twitter? You're on Twitter. Get Twitter notifications, bro, from my at Shader Ben, bro. On Twitter. You'll get notifications from that, I bet. I wouldn't be surprised if that one worked. This guy destroys fucking Kyle Kalinske. He calls Kyle Kalinske corrupt. What do you guys think when someone says someone's corrupt? Okay, Google. Corrupt definition. I guess Google is corrupt. Ever start gold leafing something with a texture you'll never get done.
Here's the definition of corrupt. Having or showing a willingness to act dishonestly in return for money or personal gain.
No shit. That is the correct word. Kyle Kalinske is corrupt. Holy shit. Dude, this guy, I don't know who this guy is, but he totally exposes him. Let me tweet at him so he knows I'm going to do this. Can I message him? The Rebel Renegade. This guy's name is Brad Stewart. At Brad Stewart 1347. Stewart. 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 347. At Brad Stewart 347. That's him on Twitter, right? I'm just telling him that I'm going to review this. Hopefully I won't start. Oh, I had Twitter open all this time? Motherfucker. I didn't know it. So he might not have his Twitter Messenger on, which is fine. You know, I'll review his shit anyway, but I'm just letting him know I'm reviewing it. He does a really good fucking takedown of Kyle Kalinske. And just because Kyle Kalinske is corrupt, and he is corrupt, doesn't mean I'm going to stop watching him. But he is fucking corrupt. This guy is calling for the silencing of people. He says they should be purged. And I just disagree with that. Kyle has redeemable qualities, but it's okay to expose his weaknesses too, you know? So that's all I'm going to do with this guy right here. He's great. Is the Rebel Renegade, right? The Renegade Rebel. The Renegade Rebel. Hey, Lee Camp's live. Okay, the Renegade Rebel. Let me try that. The Renegade Rebel. I'm seeing if he comes up. He doesn't. Renegade. Jimmy Dore, here it is. I got it. Rebel Renegades. The Renegade left. Rogie, you need to go outside, buddy. So what we want to do here, we want to go to 35 minutes into this video. I'm going to let Rogie in, and I want you guys to hear what he says at 35 minutes in, okay? That's right here. Now, I'm taking you in a minute and a half before he starts, okay? Listen to all of this.
A list of special guests. But I want to show you all this. Look who's on this list. Look, featuring on day one, this is June 20th of last year, Hillary Clinton. Now you see why. Now you see why Jink was opposing. Now wait, let me give you a little more clarity here. I want to show y'all some of the, look, these are co-chairs on Nancy's board. Okay? Now look at this. I want to show y'all this. Where's this guy? Look, Reid Hoffman. Look at this. This is the guy that owns, I don't know, I think, well, he sold one thing. But this is the guy, the co-founder and executive chairman of LinkedIn. He's a billionaire. These are the people that Nancy is dealing with. She has billionaires on our board. But I want to show you this. Now, I didn't actually go in to look at everybody that's on here, but I'm pretty sure all of these are some rich people. But I want to show you an interesting name. Look who else is on her. Look who's on Nancy's board. Look at this. Jeffrey Katzenberg. Huh. Wait a minute. Jeffrey Katzenberg. Look. Wait. Here's Jeffrey Katzenberg. Jeffrey Katzenberg runs and invests in TYT Network as part of $20 million round. Here's Jake. Got $20 million. From Katzenberg, who's on Nancy's board. So that's why he keeps running cover for the squad. That's why Kyle keeps running cover for the squad, because Kyle is a part of the TYT network, and undoubtedly he must be getting some of this Katzenberg money too, because he keeps saying, Jimmy said that the squad is corrupt. And Kyle nearly blew a fuse. They're not corrupt. They're not corrupt. What? They're corrupt. What are you talking about, Kyle? Guys, I just showed you. I just showed you the proof. Look. Now all of this makes sense. Look. Now all of this makes sense. Why he said, don't run against Nancy. Now this makes sense why he's saying, don't force the vote. Because look who's on this board. Hillary Clinton has been Hillary and Nancy Pelosi are two of the biggest hitters against Medicare for all, especially Hillary. And you think, because their donors don't want Medicare for all because it cuts them out of cash. So if Hillary is on this board and Hillary really hates Medicare for all and Nancy hates it, and his donor who I just showed you, Jeffrey Katzenberg, the same guy, while this schmuck is sitting here laughing and smiling. Does it make sense now? Now let's do all the connections. The Justice Democrats, Kyle and Jink. Okay? AOC and the squad. Okay? Joe Crowley, a 20-year veteran corporate Democrat. He gets knocked off by a Justice Democrat named AOC. AOC is tied to Jink. Jink is tied through his donor to Nancy Pelosi. So this guy Kratzenberg, and Kyle said it in a video, Kyle said, we did this to take out Crowley. And he said Crowley by name, and then he said other Justice Democrats. I mean, other corporate Democrats. And the lady that's running the corporate, the Justice Democrats, when she said our goal is to take out Democrats who we feel are weak and need to go. So that's what they do. Guy, the co-founder and executive chairman of LinkedIn, he's a billionaire. These are the people that Nancy is dealing with. She has billionaires on our board. But I want to show you this. Now, I didn't actually go in to look at everybody that's on here, but I'm pretty sure all of these are some rich people. But I'm going to show you an interesting name. Look who else is on her. Look who's on Nancy's board. Look at this. Jeffrey Katzenberg. Huh. Wait a minute. Jeffrey Katzenberg. Look. Wait. Here's Jeffrey Katzenberg. Jeffrey Katzenberg, Windsor Invest and TYT Network as part of $20 million round. Here's Jake, got $20 million. From Katzenberg, who's on Nancy's board. So that's why he keeps running cover for the squad. That's why Kyle keeps running cover for the squad, because Kyle is a part of the TYT network, and undoubtedly he must be getting some of this Katzenberg money.
Kyle's part of the TYT network. See, we forget that. And this guy makes great freaking points. And if you've been following Jimmy Dore on this for the last couple of weeks, this right here is a great addition to give you more background on what's going on and why these people are doing what they're doing and why they're acting the way they're acting. Kyle Klinsky has a lot to answer for, man. With people like this out there that are calling him on his bullshit, it might have an effect on their viewership. This is the difference between him and me. I don't want to, as this guy says, purge these people. He's talking about purging TYT and purging Kyle. These guys birthed a movement, man. And, yeah, we know damn well that politics corrupts every single person that gets involved in it. It might not be why they originally got in, but it gets to them eventually. But the one thing we don't do, and I know you're new here to this space, but the one thing we don't do is request the people we disagree with or people that we find corrupt, which a lot of people are corrupt, bro. Don't get a voice. Everyone gets a voice, and you need to learn that. So I hope you do, brother. I hope you learn that everyone deserves a voice, even when they're fucking lying to your face. Hey, man, some people want to be lied to. Who are we to judge? We are living under a First Amendment rule. And as long as you and I both agree to live here in this country, we need to honor that rule. And if you don't like that rule, the First Amendment, then be the first person to stand up and say you don't like it. But at least you'll have a voice to say it, right? You won't get far with that. I promise you. But, that's the way you're acting right now. You're acting like you said, and I want to read you guys the tweet. Brad said, what is it in the description of this video he says this, or is it show more? Here we go. No. Yeah, he says, thanks for the thumbs up. This was a response to me, guys. I want you to see, because these are his words. It wasn't a tweet. It was he responded to my chat under his video. And it says this. As you can see, I said, thumbs up, great points. Now show your face on your video. And he said, thanks for the thumbs up. I have plenty more investigative work planned. Make sure to subscribe and share the video. Our plan is to unite the real left and purge the fake progressive grifters. So he's calling for cancel culture on these guys. And I totally disagree. I tell you to subscribe to everybody, you know, and just know when people are lying to you, man, and learn. I'm going to teach you by watching this show. You're going to keep it real. But as long as I keep it real and Rebel Renegades keep it real, we don't have to ask for or call for the removal of someone. And that's what he's doing. So, you know, take a second look at that, because it's, these guys have been here for years. They've won a lot of hearts and minds in what they've done. And yes, they are wrong. And yes, they are covering each other's backs. And yes, you have exposed that, and keep doing that. And we love that. But just don't ask for them to be silenced. That's all. That's borderline Nazism. It's fucking straight up. It's blatant Nazism. What am I, crazy? It's fucking Nazism, bro. If you disagree with someone, it's okay. Even when they're wrong, it's okay. Have you ever been wrong about something? Are you telling me you've been right about everything your whole life? Because that one time that you were wrong about something, what if everyone said, well, you need to be silenced forever now? You know, you need to be purged. To use your words, bro. Purged. Bad choice of words, maybe? I hope. I hope, man. It's great. Instead of saying purge, say expose. Say exposed. In fact, I'm going to reply. I prefer exposed to purged. I don't wish to cancel anyone. Everyone should have a voice. You know, and if I've called for the cancellation of people in the past, which I'm sure I have, I did it out of stupidity. So, Bettany could make moon rocks. Dude, who needs to make fucking moon rocks? You can mix that shit up in your bowl, bro. I made that shit before the first moon rock ever came out. I did it in my bowl. So easy to do, bro. So easy. I got my concentrates. I'm not going to do it because I'm all energetic right now. And if I do one, I'll be knocked the fuck out. And I'm not trying to get knocked the fuck out. So, I'll show you that. Put your cannabis in the bowl and take a little oil and take your lighter. We'll scoop up a little oil on your dabber and take your lighter, heat up your dabber, and the oil slides right on the top of your bowl. Then take your keef and sprinkle it on, and boom, there's your fucking moon rock. You're smoking a moon rock right in your bowl. I made that up years ago, way before moon rocks came out. We had way better names than moon rocks. Actually, moon rock's a cool name. Especially because they do look like that, you know. But mine are pure keef rocks. People are going to be like, moon rocks, moon rocks, moon rocks. They're all going to think they're moon rocks, I bet. And I'm going to be like, nope, it's pure keef. That's hash. That's fucking keef hash stones. Keef stone. Man, we used to have a guy used to come in, goddamn Keith Stone. I wonder what happened to Keith Stone, man. Keith Stone. Yo, Rebel Renegades, are you here? Hit me up if you are, bro. Keith Freeman. Hey, there's Keith Freeman. Sean Days. Nay all day, says Nick Brown. We've been live for 3 hours, guys. In 30 seconds. No, 30 seconds and 2 minutes. 2.5 minutes. It will have been... I thought that was a 59. It's a 57. We'll have been live for 3 hours. In 2.5 minutes. In 2 minutes and 15 seconds. It's taken me that long to tell you guys. It took me 15 seconds to tell you. Dude, I have so many fucking titles with Jimmy Dore in the title. With his name in the title. None of my videos pop up here. Even though I follow me. The Dive with Jackson Hinkle. Stopped into Jackson Hinkle's. A couple of you guys super chatted him. You know, and I really appreciate that. Did you guys notice what happened in there? Anybody? There wasn't a lot of you guys there, so I'm just going to go ahead and say. So we're in Jackson Hinkle's, and I got on Twitter, and I'm like, hey, everybody, come on in. I'm in the chat. You know, come join Jackson Hinkle. And we'll check out the show, and we'll get in the chat and stuff, right? I tweeted that all over on all my Twitters, man, you know? And some of you guys came over, you know? We hopped in, and we were watching Jackson and shit. And, somebody super chatted him and said, I think it was Randy or somebody said, Nays Garden sent me here. And he said, when he read the super chat, he goes, hey, Randy, right on. Thank you for the super chat. And I was like, oh, man. What did I do, man? What did I say? What did I do? Hope you feel better, Karen. Who's Jackson Hinkle? Hinkle. Hinkle. Jackson Hinkle. He's a really good podcaster, man. Talks to his audience. Fucking talks about current events. He's really well versed on foreign affairs, bro. He's young and he smokes cannabis. He came on my show and he did an interview, bro, the other night. It was great. It was great. We had a great interview with him. Next day, I brought a whole bunch of people over to his show because he was live to go support him. We all went in there, and it's like he didn't acknowledge me or anything, and I was like, I felt kind of weird. I felt kind of like, whoosh. I was in the chat, like saying hi. Everybody in the chat was saying hi to me. Even his admins were and shit. And he did not recognize me at all. He's reading chats around my chat. And I was like, wow, man. He's not even going to say hello. I mean, I expect him to say, hey, had fun last night. Nope. Like, he doesn't want his viewers to know. I don't know, man. That's how it felt. It could have just been like, you know, I get that blind spot sometimes. You guys will come in, and for some reason, one of you will keep talking to me, and I just won't read them out loud, and I don't know why. It just happens sometimes, you know? And it's like that may have been what happened to me and him last night. Or maybe it was something I said. Maybe he saw something on my live stream somewhere he didn't like, or he heard something, or somebody said something to him, or whatever. Who knows? But keep going over there and supporting him, and keep telling him that Nays Garden sent you. You know, Jackson Hinkle. I think you'll love his show. You know? He's talked too much with the trendies in a short time. Like he felt uncomfortable. Maybe he felt like he revealed too much of himself with us. It's like, they know everything about me. They could see right through me. He's like, they asked me what my political affiliation was, and I said, I don't like labels. I said, well, I'm a political independent, you know. It's easy for me to label that. I'm a progressive, I'm sorry, progressive independent. I said political. I'm a progressive independent. I was like, I support progressive policies, and I'm independent of any party. You can just call me that. Yeah, Mao T is fucking great. Check out Mao T, guys. Mao T World. Mao T Space World. Mao T World. Why can't I just say that? Bye, Karen. Feel better. Was about to go live, then this happened. Yeah, then I spilled a glass of water on myself. All over myself. If you guys hadn't heard the story, all over my shirt, my jeans, the floor, this table, and this chair. And I had to get the other chair and get a new chair. This is a new chair. The other chair is drying in the kitchen right now. My God, I'm fucking hungry. It's about time I can start eating. You know, last night I had a sugar craving. I don't know if I told you guys this. So, instead, and I think it was this last night or the night before, I literally went through my freezer to see if I could find ice cream, and I couldn't find any. So, I grabbed a pickle. I ate a single pickle, and then I had a piece of celery. And I had a bite of celery, and I put a drop of salad dressing of balsamic vinaigrette on each bite. One drop. It was delicious. It was fantastic. And then I went down in the grow and I worked for 2 hours. And I got that grow kicking some ass. What, son? I spend way too much time on this live stream. I love you guys. Listen, I can't believe so many of you guys are watching this show. It's been pretty solid, man, last few days. And I just want to say thank you. I know I was screaming at the beginning of this one, man. I hope that doesn't ruin it for me. Sometimes I do that, man. I don't know. Maybe I could stop. I don't know. Maybe the more testosterone that builds up in my body from, you know, just exercising, working out, and eating better and all that shit, maybe it'll make me more ferocious, man. I don't want to be like that. I want to love all of you. You should see how I am with Rogie. He's outside right now. He's my bees. You want to see how I am with Rogie? I'm going to show you. This is how I am with my dog. Let's pretend the show's over. Alright? After show. Now it's after show. Show's over. Show's over. Definitely no show. Not going to be a show. Not a show. No show. Not gonna be a show. So, for those of you guys who have dogs with dandruff, and Rogi's got a dandruff issue, I'm going to show you a little trick to get rid of the dandruff. And when you do this, it works for like almost a week. It can work for up to a week depending on the length of the hair. Watch this. You get you a big thing of coconut oil, right? And put your hand in here and get a nice scoop. A real nice scoop. A big scoop like that. Okay? And just leave it in your hand. You're eventually going to melt this into an oil in your hands, right? It's the best way to do it. Is just let it melt in your hand. It'll melt really fast. I'm going to do this. Okay. Just melt the oil. And he loves this, actually. He loves when I do this. You could press your hands together to melt it faster. And then just, once it's real nice and melty, just rub it in. Rub it in. And rub it into the trouble spots, like near the top of the tail. All over. Everywhere that you saw dandruff. Up here on the head, under the collar. Good boy, Rogan. Now I usually go like this. I rub it in and then I get it down into the skin with my fingers. Like that. Just get it way down in there. Work it in there. Man, he likes it, number one, and number two, he won't have dandruff for a whole freaking week. You know, I've never noticed anybody not pet Rogie because he's got dandruff when he's out. But it certainly does make it more pleasant for people, and it's more comfortable for the dog. You know? It's win-win for everybody. Because he's less itchy, you know? His skin's not irritated. Hey, Esteban. Esteban! So, that's why I keep copious amounts of coconut oil. You know, it's such a... It's just... It has so many uses around the home, you know? Cafefe? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm still here because I got coffee. Did I do my third set? I didn't even do really the second set, did I? You gotta look forward. See, if I look to the side, then I fuck up and I'll hurt my neck. That's the second set. Almost, man. keep working on it. I'm going to keep working on them muscles, man. You guys are going to see them develop over a little bit of time, man. It's not going to take that long. The fact that they're already this far, it's not going to take that long. I'm watching it happen. I'm watching the weight come off. I wonder how much I weigh today. I was like, did I ever weigh myself today? I think I forgot. Man, it got to the point where I didn't weigh myself today. I don't think I'm even concerned about my weight now. Isn't that crazy? Last time I weighed myself, I was 175. Let me see what I am with jeans and a t-shirt on. Let's find out. Man, I'm 177 on my scale with the clothes on. Sugar gets converted into fat. And what's crazy is you can eat fatty foods. You just avoid the sugar, but you can eat like bacon. You can eat fatty foods. Because your body will learn to eat fat instead of eating sugar. And even those fatty foods will your body will be affected differently by them when your body is working differently in the way it digests food. Imagine your body just going after all the fat in itself. Like when you introduce THC to a cancer cell, you know, it just eats itself. Green tea with lemon helps cravings, or just drink water. Green tea with lemon? I gotta remember that. The water helped. Water, the celery, and the pickle, man, that all helped last night, bro. And then just working, you know, getting on the scale and then thinking about what's more important. You know, eating something that's murder powder, murder poison, murder juice, or having that six-pack I want so bad, man. I want to fucking get rid of that and get rid of this. This has got to go, man. I should not be able to do this. And when this is gone, then I'll know, man. I'll know it's probably time to go see a plastic surgeon and get some skin removed. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to have skin. I'm pretty fat. There's a lot of stretched skin right here, man. So I'm afraid, yeah, there might be some of that. But I'll just see a doctor. You've learned a lot about food from this show. DC Fishing, thank you. I've learned a lot about all of this stuff from you guys too, man. Just from feedback from the audience. And watching these YouTube videos, man. That Dr. Berg guy, man, he's changed my life, man. I listen to him. You know why? Because when he's talking to you and you're looking at him, you're looking at his body, and his body is a perfect form of evidence that what he's saying works. Doesn't matter if he was ever overweight in his life or not. I can't imagine that he was. But when you just look at his age and the condition that he's in, you're like, this guy's in fucking great shape, and he's sitting here telling me that this is what he does to be that way. And it's just the most fucking believable thing. My mom says, he's crazy. 4 eggs a day? That's crazy. Don't do that. Do I swim? No, I float in my jacuzzi. That's about it. I actually can do... I think I started doing leg lifts in my jacuzzi, guys. I think that was the first place I started my... Because I don't think I could really do them at first. But I was in the water, and I would lift my legs in the water, and I'd just see if I could get them out of the water a little bit, you know? It was really challenging, and I worked on that, and then one day I was on the floor, you know, and I just decided to try leg lifts, and then I came up with this little burn leg lift, quick leg lift workout where you don't have to sit there and just do a bunch of leg lifts. You do these little leg lift tricks, and you can cut the time of your workout by a third. You know, you're only doing leg lifts for, you know, a minute, you know, because you can't do them for any longer. You're totally spent by the time you've done these exercises. And it's basically you lift your legs up. This is the exercise. Lift your legs up together. Always keep your legs together and point your toes, right? So you've got your legs up in the air now. Just do circles with your legs and feel it all the way up in your hips. Then reverse, do circles, right? Then move your legs over to the left together. Move both legs over. Circles. Then move them down. Circles. Then move it over here. Circles. You could do 3, 4, 5, however many you think you could do. Circles, right? That's one. And then the hourglass. Move your legs like this and do an hourglass with your legs. Right? And then go back and just circles. And I'm telling you, when you're moving your hips from side to side like that, and you're doing them way over to the side, man, I feel the burn in here. I used to get so exhausted. I would start doing those exercises, and I would just be like, oh my God, this is it, man. I just made it up. I was just laying there. I was like, I wonder how hard it is to do circles. Like, oh my God, I can't even do this. This is great. So I forced myself, you know, and now I can do them like nothing. And the hourglass is easy, but it won't be for you at first. So you can start with a small hourglass, or you can start with just one circle, or you can start with a circle in the middle. Just lift your legs up and move them in a circle. I know it doesn't sound like much. It's a whole other level to doing leg lifts. It takes leg lifts to a whole other level. It's like being on an incline and doing leg lifts. And I'm telling you, if your butt and your head is up the incline and your feet are facing down the hill, and if you got a hill, that'll give you a 25-degree angle, even a 15-degree angle. You know, if you're on a slope like this and your legs are down here and you try to fucking lift your legs, and I'm telling you, you will accelerate the amount of time it takes you to build up these muscles. This is all me. I didn't get this from anywhere. This is all me. This is me doing this. You'll accelerate this, guaranteed. And you won't have to spend as much time doing them. You'll do leg lifts on the mountain, you know, like this for less than a minute. It's all you can do. And you're burnt and you can feel it. And then you do a leg lift and you use that to sit up. You're like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get up. I'm so tired from doing that. Oh my God. And you just kind of fulcrum your way up. Luckily you're on a hill, so it's a little easier to stand up, but no, I don't have a swimming pool. What's up, Beasley? Huh? Beasley's got something going on next to his eye, and it looks like mange. It looked like, I thought he had got, on his eye, has he been in contact with any other dirty dogs lately? No, not dirty dogs. Not dogs that have mange. Thought he got a scrape on his eye. But now it looks like it's gotten bigger, man. It looks like it might be something else. Maybe if I looked at it with a microscope, you know, or even if I just took a pic, got the video and zoomed in on his eye, I could tell. You know, on my camera. Yeah. All right. I'm going to get a video of his eye here. He's got such beautiful eyes. Look at him. So cute. Look at that mark next to his eye. It's a little white there here. No, Kyle has put himself in a really bad situation. He should have called. If he had just called out Anna, he would have been fine. It wasn't sexual harassment. He needs to be able to see that. It was not sexual harassment. Jimmy is not a sexual harasser. I mean, and he made a really... And he knows that the Young Turks are pigs. Poor decision. Anyway... We've dropped in viewers a little bit, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm going to use this as my out. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I still got coffee, man. I can't go anywhere. I still got coffee. I'm not going anywhere. I love you people. As long as I got my coffee, I love you. I like to drink my coffee with you. What can I say? So it looks like hair loss right there by his eye, but it looks like it's just kind of spread a little. But I don't see any actual mange. I mean, I don't see like a growth. And he lives out here. It's a pretty clean environment where we live, you know. But we do have deer that go through the yard, and it's very possible that, you know, deer get these things all the time. And if he ate some deer shit, which he will do. Okay, Google. Can a dog get mange by eating deer feces?
According to WAG, scientifically referred to as interspecific coprophagia, eating feces can lead to a variety of problems including stomach issues, internal parasites, and believe it or not, tooth decay. The good news is that you are not at risk if your dog decides to snack on deer poop.
I'm not at risk. Good. Thank you. Good. So he's not going to get mange from eating deer pellets. You know, if he finds them, he fucking eats them. And rabbit pellets, bro, he goes out of his way to find rabbit droppings. I mean, deer, he could leave it, take it or leave it. He could take it or leave it. But rabbit, that's his fucking delicacy, man. That's his caviar. Rabbit balls. He's all into that shit. Yeah, mange is a colony of mites. Yes. They're very small. They group together very tightly. And they form a crust. They're just like, you know what they're just like, bro? Hemp russet mites. They do the exact same fucking thing. They form a mange kind of crust, orange, on the plant because they're all a bunch of little crabs. If you look at them with a microscope, it's actually kind of cool, bro. They literally look like little crabs, bro. They're fucking hemp russet mites. When you look at... Cool. Everything's all right. I was like, the gun's back there. I got to make sure. I was ready to catch the gun in case the gun was falling. That gun is half cocked, so it shouldn't go off if it falls. Exposed sounds less violent. It's not just about less violent, Sean. It's about not saying you want to cancel someone and take their right to speak away from them by saying purged. Purged is the wrong word. Even if you're saying purged from our community, purged from our space, purged from YouTube, you're talking about silencing someone. You're talking about violating their First Amendment rights when they have not violated the First Amendment at all. Lying isn't against the law. You know, not telling the truth isn't against the law. Deciding to not talk about something isn't against the law. You know, being loyal to someone who is a douchebag isn't against the law. And acting like that, you know, they want you to act so that they'll help you down the road isn't against the law. Or you feel like you're indebted to them for getting you to where you are today, it's still not against the law. You know, I would hate to be fucking Kyle Kalinske, bro. I would fucking hate to be him. But he has put himself in this situation for not keeping it real. And, bro, you have to be willing to cut your ties with TYT. If you keep it real and TYT cuts you loose and says they'll never talk to you again, whatever, so be it. Man, you know how many more people Kyle Kalinske would have fucking won over on his podcast if he had done that? He'd be fucking goddamn internet famous so bad. He wouldn't know what to do with all the extra subscribers. People love when someone like that keeps it real. Man, you were in a position where you were, you know, in the future able to benefit from this relationship with the Young Turks, obviously. And you let that go to keep it real with your audience. Your audience tells everybody about that. And this guy, Rebel, man, he wouldn't be there. He wouldn't be there on his YouTube channel calling your ass out. And I wouldn't be here on my YouTube channel, you know, showing my audience what he said about y'all. You know? We'd be instead like I always do. I'm always promoting you. And I'll keep promoting you, you fucking bought motherfucker. You know, you're loyal to the Young Turks. You're fucking bought. It's the same thing. At the same time, okay, we see who you're loyal to. You know, those are your buddies. They helped you. You guys did the Justice Democrats together. Cenk probably helped promote your channel. You know, helped you get your start. I don't know. And you're forever indebted to him. That's your problem, really. But Kyle, I'll try to fucking help you as much as I can. It would just help me out so much if you would just fucking start keeping it real, bro. You know? If you would say that there was no sexual... You saying that was... What was his term that he used? His little fucking new term? Slut-shaming? Oh, fuck you, Kyle. You know, just fuck you for even saying that. You're a dumbass. You're better than this. Wake up. Make the change. Apologize to your audience. Tell Anna she's fucking psycho bitch. And tell Cenk to go fuck himself. Nay's Garden. I got one more sip of this left, man. I got one more sip of my cafefe left, man. It's all coming to an end. 3.5 hours, guys. 3.5 hour show. Of all content. The whole show. I'm working for y'all. No dog walks. No long bathroom breaks. Anna reminds me of every psycho ex I've ever had, all rolled up in one psycho bitch. She's a fucking psycho and she's a fucking liar. And the whole fuck you, Aaron Mate thing proved it to the whole world. She showed her fucking stank ass to the whole fucking world. And I'm so glad she did, because I've been calling the Young Turks out on this channel for years. And thanks to the magic at YouTube, you can go back through my channel and you can see every Young Turks call out I've ever done. I'm out of coffee. Listen, y'all, I love you guys. You take care, and I will see you guys later. I'll see you on the later show this afternoon, maybe around 4:20 or 7:10. But I will catch you. All right, I love you guys once again, and take care. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other, just like that guy used to say, Jerry Springer. I like that sign off, you know? We should take care of each other. It's true. Unfortunately, he didn't do a very good job of making an example of that on his show. But hopefully I will from now on this show. You know, he's like, do as I say, not as I do. I'm going to try to be like, do as I say and as I do. Let's take care of each other. Love you guys. 20 seconds of me waving goodbye. Bye, guys. You'll be there? Nobody's talking to the computer. The computer, it's talking to me. I don't know why.